များကြီး GD ဟုတ်ကဲ့
နောက်ထပ်ထပ်မံပြီးတော့ပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီနိုင်ငံခြားသွားခြင်းတဲ့လူတွေအတွက်ဆိုရင်လည်းကျွန်တော်တို့study abroad ဆိုပြီးတော့ရှိပါသေးတယ်ခင်ဗျ study abroad ကတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီ IGCSE တို့ GED တို့ OSSD program တွေကိုဆက်လက်ပြီးတော့ထပ်မံပြီးသင်ကြားလို့ရပါတယ်
ဒီနေ့ကျောင်းလဲလျှောက်ပေးတယ်ပြီးတော့ဒီ program တွေလည်းရှိတယ် program တွေတက်ပြီးရင်လည်းဒီကလေးတွေတခါတည်း PC ကျောင်းဆောက်တာပါညာအကုန်လုံး one stop လုပ်ပေးတာပေါ့
one stop လုပ်ပေးတဲ့ program လေးဖြစ်ပါတယ် service လေးဖြစ်ပါတယ်လို့ဟုတ်ကဲ့နောက်ထပ်ဒီနေ့ရနိုင်တဲ့အခွင့်အရေးလည်းရှိတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဒီနေ့မှာကျွန်တော်တို့လာရောက်တဲ့ဒါအကြောင်းအပ်တဲ့လူတွေဆိုရင်နော်ကျွန်တော်တို့ up to $5,000 အထိကျွန်တော်တို့ promotion တွေလည်းရှိပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ discount တွေလည်းရပါတယ်နောက်ထပ်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့
30 lakhs
up to 30 lakhs စီလဲကျွန်တော်တို့ထောက်ပံ့ပေးမှာ
okay
scholarship တွေရှိပါတယ်ဗျာ
okay ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီ MicUp ရဲ့ winners တွေကိုလည်းသူတို့ကအဲ့ဒါလေးတွေသူတို့ပေးမယ်လို့ကျွန်တော်တို့လာပြီးတော့ပြောထားတာရှိပါတယ် okay ကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်ဂျူလိန်မြန်မာ hands ကိုလည်းကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်
ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်အားလုံးဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါ
What about me
MCD ပြောမှရှိကိုကျေးဇူးတင်မယ်
Okay so shall we invite next contestant
yes
okay
number ပြော
number အမပြောမှာ
စကော
Okay please welcome Y019
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Wow, you look very elegant today.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you very much.
So do you too.
ကျမမမေးတော့သူလည်းကျမနဲ့တွေ့ဘူးလေ
ဟုတ်တယ်
အဲ့ဒီကပြောတာဒီချက်ကထာဝရလာတယ်ပြောပြီးသား
Power okay this is not your first time right
Yes.
how many years like ဘယ်နှစ်လဲဒီမှာလေးတွေ့တာ
Well, the bad news is I've been disqualifying at national round for 2 consecutive years.
Woo okay all right
That means you have a lot of experience, right? So we can't wait to see what you have in store for us.
Thank you very much.
okay are you ready
I guess.
okay
Judges, are you ready?
all right judges are ready ပြီဆိုရင်စလိုက်ရအောင်အောက်ကနေအားပေးလို့နော် okay
The stage is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. As the 19th contestant of today, I have a groundbreaking news for everyone. That is, standing here today, dare I say that I disagree with today's topic. Alone we fail, together we prevail. Well, we all grow up hearing stories that teach us the values of unity, such as the bundle of sticks, the 4 oxen and the lion, or perhaps some proverbs that goes, many hands make light work. Different stories, same message, leaving us with the moral of the story, together we are better. But is it really that simple? Okay, I have a question for everyone. So if you were to choose between the individual project and the group project for your next assignment, how many of you will actually go for the individual one? Be honest and raise your hand. Aha, some of you are already smiling. And that reaction tells us something, because if together always meant success, choosing the group project should be an obvious choice. Yet, many of us hesitate, including me, of course. Well, we hesitate because our experience has taught us something that those stories often leave out. You know, the kind of project I'm talking about. 5 people in a group chat, 1 person carries all the work, the other 3, boom, disappear completely, and the last one appears the night before the deadline asking, anything I can help with? Well, at that moment, the bundle of sticks starts to feel a little less convincing. So I try to look at the topic differently. Maybe the real issue is not whether people are together. Maybe the real issue is whether they are moving in the same direction. Because a room full of talented people can still achieve very little when ego gets in the way, trust breaks down, and responsibility becomes optional. And once that happens, the patterns becomes familiar. More people, more discussions, more frustrations, and yes, very little progress. Alone, we may struggle. Together, we may still struggle. But together with a common purpose, we prevail. And that changes everything because when people decide to share a goal, respect one another, and respect their responsibilities, collaboration becomes more than just a teamwork. And from that solidarity, collaboration becomes momentum. And this lesson reaches far beyond the classroom. Well, I know we cannot convince the whole world overnight to cooperate. There's no HR department, no manager to call when someone refuses to participate. People can just simply say no. Which is why meaningful cooperation begins much closer with home. It begins when I slowly turns into we, not by losing individuality, but by becoming someone others are willing to trust, follow, and work alongside. So perhaps the topic is missing one important detail. Alone, we do not always fail. Together, we do not always prevail. What matters most is the quality of the we create. Because a team can be only called when people decide the goal matters more than egos, and that is where prevailing truly begins. Not with numbers, not with closeness, but with a responsible I that builds a better we. Thank you very much.
Wow, absolutely captivating performance.
Thank you very much.
Now it's time for question 1.
Would you mind helping this for me?
Of course. Question number 10. Good luck.
Question 10. What is the biggest challenge facing teamwork in today's digital world? What is the biggest challenge facing teamwork in today's digital world?
The biggest challenge that teams are facing in today's digital world is the amount of influence from those social medias. For me, the most important point in a teamwork is to have disagreements. However, when technologies become advanced, those disagreements are heavily influenced by other people's mindset, not your true opinions. However, how can we make the most use out of it? We have to find common ground among those disagreements influenced by other people's. Moreover, technology is something that will be inseparable with us in the near future. Therefore, instead of competing with it, we should decide and we should prepare in advance to make our teamwork better. Thank you very much.
Okay, general question.
Would you mind helping it for me?
Question number sorry. Question number 33.
Well, you have 1 minute and 12 seconds to answer your second question. Question 33. Setting goals help us to succeed. How much do you agree with this statement? Setting goals help us to succeed. How much do you agree with this statement?
Setting a goal is just like you're finding your own way to somewhere. If we do not set a goal, our movements will be in different directions. Imagine, let's visualize this. We are moving a box. We didn't distinct where it should remove, whether it is pulling front, back, north or south. If everyone is different, will there be a movement? Will there be accomplishment? No. So we have to set a direction where it will lead us to success. When everyone is compatible for that direction, that is where prevalence truly begins. That is where we can achieve our success. Thank you very much.
Just me, I do my MicUp ma, tell me your ma, so I'm sorry, we are shipping your beer, so go plus with the letter. Yamazi, so the Mongol don't be living.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Every time you say that, that's the thing you should be able to buy. Hey, but you do it. Let's call it TV or go people about it. ကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ပါတယ် go plus winner ဖြစ်ပါစေလို့ဆရာတို့ကလည်း3ဆဆူတောင်းပေးမယ်နော် okay နော် okay ကျေးဇူးပါ
Okay, next contestant number is 1020.
So please welcome contestant number
1020. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You want to say something?
Yes. I was so captivated by his smile.
Thank you.
Right. Are you ready for today?
Of course.
How are you feeling right now?
A bit nervous.
A bit nervous.
Fine.
All right. Are you ready for it?
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Judges.
Judges.
You ready? Oh, please come forward.
Okay. So. Eliminate, we are doing question. Now, question 1 topic related question. Question 2 general question. So question 1 come on 10 seconds since I wait. Alright? So, can come on say. Thank you.
Alright.
Be sweet, Losuna. We can come on say.
Hey!
Okay, good luck, darling.
Thank you.
Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever tried to do something completely on your own and realized halfway through that you're in trouble? Maybe it was a school project the night before the deadline. You told yourself, I've got this. But a little later, you are stressed, starved, and wishing anyone would help. That moment reveals the truth we ignore. At first, the phrase, alone we fail, together we prevail, may sound like just a motivational quote. But in reality, it reflects a deeper truth that shapes our lives, our communities, and our future. So, why do we struggle when we are alone? Often, it's because of a lack of perspective. When we work in isolation, our world becomes like a hall of mirrors where we only see our own ideas reflected back at us. We miss our blind spots. Different perspectives don't simply add ideas, they reveal what we can never see on our own. Now, think about proofreading your own essay. You can read it 10 times and still miss the same typo, because your brain sees what it is supposed to see. But the brain can spot it in seconds. When we isolate ourselves, we lose the intellectual friction that turns a rough idea into something better. This happens not only in our thinking, but also in our daily lives. Just consider a busy kitchen. If one person tries to shop, cook, and serve one family dinner alone, they don't become a hero. They become exhausted, overwhelmed, and probably end with a bond dish. But when a group works together, everything changes. One person prepares the ingredients, another prepares the seasoning, and someone keeps track of time, and another cracks a joke. In that moment, the burden is shared, so the joy can be doubled. I experienced this firsthand during a group project. As someone who cares a lot about details, I wanted to control every single part. I spent hours organizing information, refining our work, and making sure everything met my expectations. However, I slowly realized that my ideas had limitations. When my teammates challenged my assumptions, they brought fresh perspective I had never considered. Our final project was not simply a combination of individual work. It was a result of different minds working together. That experience changed the way I understood collaboration. However, prevailing together isn't always easy. It requires humility, the willingness to trade the ego of I did this for the pride of we did this. It also requires patience, respect, and the ability to see differences not as obstacles, but as opportunities to learn and grow. When we stand alone, we may stumble, but when we stand together, we rise. The stairs of life are steep, and the furniture is heavy. But if we live together, we will always reach the top. Let's still try to be self-made and stop being well supported. Because alone, we might struggle. But together, we prevail. Thank you so much.
Very good. Okay, are you ready to answer topic-related questions?
Of course.
Big one. Question number 2.
Question 2. In your opinion, why do people sometimes struggle to work together? In your opinion, why do people sometimes struggle to work together?
That's a very difficult question, and thank you for your question. I strongly believe that sometimes we may fail when we work in a team. That is because we lack the ability to communicate or listen to others. Just think about a project at school. If we want to make a better outcome, we need to listen to others and accept other opinions and perspectives at first, and then try to make better decisions to make better outcomes. That's why I think sometimes we can fail when we work in a team. Thank you so much.
Now, are you ready for question 2?
Yes.
This is a general question. Number 25.
25.
You have 1 minute and 15 seconds to answer your second question.
Okay.
Schools should offer courses on emotional intelligence and managing relationships. How much do you agree with this statement? Schools should offer courses on emotional intelligence and managing relationships. How much do you agree with this statement?
That's a very thoughtful question as well, and thank you for your question. I completely agree that school should offer the courses like emotional intelligence because these are very essential skills, and it's very helpful for our daily life, not only for our daily life, but also for our future career or anywhere. Yes, these skills can make up build a strong relationship between our friends, between our parents, or the people we meet everywhere. So that's why I completely agree that school should offer those skills, those courses. Thank you.
Very good bar, Willie. Okay, so Gold Plus winner. ရပါစေ။ဆုတောင်းပေးပါတယ်
Thank you so much.
Welcome ပါ
So we continue with our next contestant.
Please welcome Y021. You're so beautiful. Seriously. Okay, stand here. All right. Look at her smile. She's so sweet.
She's so sweet.
Okay, so are you ready?
I'm kind of nervous, but I am ready.
Okay, you want to drink some water before you start? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, so then you're okay. So the Google resolution just call me. Okay? So judges ready? Okay. Good luck. မတောက်တော့ဘူးလေ။ကျေးဇူးပဲပေး။ရေဘူးရှိနော်။ Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Let me start this speech by simply asking you all a question. Have you ever noticed that the greatest achievements in life are rarely accomplished by just one person? Behind every success story, there are always people offering support, encouragement, and guidance along the way. These simple acts of kindness are important parts of success. No one can achieve great things completely alone. When people work together, they become stronger, wiser, and more capable. In our daily lives, we often depend on others. Students learn from teachers, children receive guidance from parents, and athletes rely on their teammates. Even the most talented person cannot succeed without support. Every achievement is the result of not only personal effort, but also the guidance and assistance of others. This shows that cooperation and mutual support plays an important role in helping individuals grow. History also provides us with many examples of cooperation. Countries gain independence because people work together with courage and determination. Scientists discovered life-changing inventions through shared knowledge. During difficult times, such as pandemics or natural disasters, communities survive because people help one another. These examples show that teamwork can overcome even the greatest challenges. Moreover, unity gives people emotional strength. When we face problems alone, we may feel weak or hopeless. But when friends and family support or help us, we feel encouraged and confident. A few comforting words or helping hands can make a huge difference in someone's life. In addition, teamwork also helps us develop important life skills. When we work with others, we learn how to compromise, solve problems, and take responsibility. These skills are not only useful in school or group projects, but also in our future careers and relationships. A person who knows how to cooperate will always find it easier to adapt in life. Working in a team also teaches us patience and respect for different perspectives. Over time, it helps us become more confident and independent because we know we can rely on both ourselves and others when needed. However, working in a team is not always easy. People may have different opinions, attitudes, or goals. Arguments and misunderstandings happen. That is why patience, kindness, and good communication are necessary. We must learn to listen to others and value their ideas. True teamwork does not mean everyone is the same. It means people with different strengths unite for a common purpose. In conclusion, this topic reminds us that success is rarely achieved alone, but through the encouragement and effort of many people. Cooperation, trust, and unity are the keys to overcoming obstacles and reaching our goals. Whether in school, sports, society, or family, teamwork helps people grow and succeed. Therefore, instead of competing against one another all the time, we should learn to help, support, and work together. After all, when people unite, even the impossible can become possible. Thank you.
Such lovely message.
Thank you.
Well done. It's time for question 1. Would you like some water? Question number 5.
Question 5. What role does communication play in successful collaboration? What role does communication play in successful collaboration?
I believe that communication plays a really important and essential role in collaboration because communication helps us determine other people's opinions and ideas, so we can share our thoughts and opinions and we can agree on a topic or a reason that everyone else agrees. So it's better to collaborate more and it's better to finish the project idea really fast. Thank you.
Very good. Okay, question 2, general question. Question number 34.
Okay, you have 1 minute and 28 seconds to answer your second question. Question 34. Examinations are not a necessary part of education. How much do you agree with this statement? Examinations are not a necessary part of education. How much do you agree with this statement?
I agree 50% and I disagree 50% because I believe that examinations are a way to determine whether someone actually listens to the teachers during class time, but it also doesn't determine whether the student is really smart or not because they can be smart in arts and crafts or they can maybe like build a plane model of an airplane. So even if they're not smart in math or even if they're not smart in English, they can be really good in drawing or other stuff. So thank you.
Okay, မိုက်တယ်နော်ပြည်သက်ကအများကြီးအားပေးပြီးတော့4မိနစ်ကွက်တီပြီးတာဟုတ်ပါဘူး။နှစ်ယောက်ရှိပြီနော်4မိနစ်ကွက်တီပြီးတာ Okay, so go plus ဝင်တာရောက်ပါစေလို့ဆုတောင်းပြီးတော့ရပါကျွေးပါလေ။
ဘာစားကြနော်
တော့ဘာစားစင်တော့ဘာဖြေရမှာ
အကုန်စားခြင်းတယ်ပေါ့နော်
အကုန်စားမယ်သိစားတော့တကယ်တော့ဝယ်ကျွေးပါ
မကြည့်ပါ
Okay,နှစ်ယောက်ရှိပြီနှစ်ယောက်ရှိနေတယ်နာပို့စရာမလိုတော့ Okay, so shall we go next question? Okay,
let's have it.
Why 0 2 2 I like your pants.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Oh, you look lovely today. Are you ready for today's event?
Honestly, I'm very nervous.
Very nervous. That's good.
It's okay to be nervous.
We're all here to support you, so you got this.
Okay, you want to start now?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Would you like to drink some water?
I'll just jump.
Do it. Let's do it together. Okay, wait, hold on.
Be careful.
Stay tight on it, no. Okay.
Are you
1, 2, 3. Yes!
Yes! That's the energy you want.
Okay. Cao mà. Ở trên chúng cao mà lên.
No.
Okay. So, good luck, everybody.
Good evening, respective judges and audience. Imagine doing a business completely alone. You have the idea, you design the product, you answer every customer, you handle the money, you create the advertisement, you solve every problem. Sounds impressive, isn't it? But in reality, it doesn't last for long. As a business student, one lesson that changed the way I think is that no successful business is built by one person alone. Behind every long company is a team of people with different skills, different experience, and one shared goal. Success isn't about doing everything by yourself. It's about working together. And honestly, I think life works the same way. Do you agree with me? First, many of us grow up believing that asking for help is a sign of weakness. We think we must solve every problem on our own because that's what strong people do. But the truth is, trying to carry everything by yourself can leave you exhausted, frustrated, and stuck. Think about the people around us every day. Teachers guide us when we don't understand. Friend encourages when we lose confidence. Parent makes sacrifices we often don't notice. Even a stranger can change your life with a simple act of kindness. Second, the business roles provide this every single day. A company with a brilliant product but poor teamwork will eventually struggle. Employees who refuses to communicate will create mistakes instead of solutions. Cooperation isn't just a nice thing that what keeps businesses alive. The same is true in our classroom, our families, and our communities. When one person succeeds, many people are usually staying behind quietly that success. Sometimes it's the friend who stays after school to help us revise. Sometimes it's the teacher who believes in someone before they believe in themselves. Sometimes it's simply someone who listens when life feels overwhelming. We often celebrate the person holding the trophy, but we forgot the team that helped them reach the stage. Funny how that works. After all the stages that had to be gone through, life is just up and it is down. In addition, today's world encourages us competitions. We compare our grades, achievements, followers, and success. But the real progress doesn't come from proving we are better than everyone else. It comes from learning how to support one another while growing together. Because when one person shares an idea, another helps them improve it. When one person falls, another helps them stand again. When people combine their strengths, impossible challenges become possible. Finally, the message I want to leave you with is simple. Don't measure the success by how much you can do it alone. Measure it by how many people you inspire, grow, and support alongside. Because in school, in life, in business, we may start our journeys individuals, but we achieve our greatest victory together. After all, alone we fail, together we prevail. Thank you.
That was a beautiful message. Are you ready for question 1? So question 1, topic question.
It's 33.
33.
Question 33. What does resilience mean when working with others? What does resilience mean when working with others?
Well, can you define what resilience means? If you can,
Unfortunately, I'm not able to do so.
So, well, I believe that when people work together, they have many opportunities, many ideas, and many different kind of perspectives, which can create a better visions to many people, which can influence a positive to other people. So I believe that working together is defined as resilience. Thank you.
Okay, general question. Are you still excited?
You can see it, right?
Look at your hands. Question number
6.
6.
Okay, you have 1 minute and 38 seconds to answer your second question. Question 6. Esports, also known as competitive gaming, should be recognized as a real sport. How much do you agree with this statement? Esports, also known as competitive gaming, should be recognized as a real sport. How much do you agree with this statement?
For that question, I believe that it's also a very competitive game, because when two people or probably more, they started doing those things. So I believe that in that game, when two people combine, right, they have many different skills. Either they have a good skills or either a bad skills. And these two skills and combine will make a better opportunity for another time. So
I do believe that students should participate in programs. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your voice and your message.
Thank you.
You did an excellent job.
Thank you.
And
So let's continue.
continue.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Y024.
Hi. You look very confident.
Maybe.
Maybe. Good answer.
I saw him in the toilet. He looked in the mirror and he is practicing.
Talk about this.
Presentation is part of it.
Sorry. So, you still nervous?
Yeah, I see a lot of potatoes.
Sorry, judges. Sorry, audience. Okay, but these potatoes are cute, right?
They're handsome.
So can you tell me which potato is the best one?
The one that I'm looking at.
Which one?
Quite familiar. I won't say.
So, do you have any potatoes here that are supporting you today?
Yeah, a lot of it.
Hi.
Okay.
Oh, there's also potatoes on my mom.
Oh, hello, mom.
My teachers.
Your teacher as well. Hello from life.
Yes.
Okay. So whenever you're ready, good luck.
Please stand here. All right. So whenever you're ready, you can start. The stage is yours.
Greetings to all my distinguished guests and my fellow participants. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm ecstatic to have this opportunity to articulate my view on a phrase that carries immense weight. Alone we fail, together we prevail. Look at this single stick, everybody. It is dry, thin, and completely isolated. If I take this stick in my hand and apply even the slightest pressure, just like this, snap, it breaks instantly. Requires no great strength and no real effort. But why? Because it stood alone. It had neither any support nor foundation to lean on. This is exactly what happens when we try to face the world alone. As you may know, society constantly tells us a very specific story about success. It's a ubiquitous narrative that says, if you work just a little harder or pull yourself up by your own bootstraps, you can build a life entirely on your own. However, this is similarly, we're now living in a generation where individual success is highly praised. As a result, many people have adopted the belief that they must be independent regardless of the situation. However, this is not entirely true, guys, because even the greatest inventors, leaders, and athletes, they all depend on their mentors, family, and supporters to achieve success and thrive. Thus, asking for help is not signs of weakness at all, but wisdom. In addition to this, we often think that we can contend with the pressure of life ourselves. We think we can carry the stress of our job, the weight of our hardships, and the anxieties of our own future on our own two shoulders. Nevertheless, life is brutal. And trust me, when storms of life build up, when grief catches you off guard, and when failure knocks on your door at the most unexpected time, you will snap, just like this stick. Therefore, proving alone we may fail. But now, what if I take that same fragile stick and now bind it with 10, 20, or 50 other into a single bundle, just like this. No matter how much I try to break it, put my whole body weight into it, or even strain my muscles, I simply can't break it. You can clearly see that I didn't even manage to make it bend. But why? Why is it when these individual sticks aren't any thicker than they were a minute ago, they're still made of that same fragile wood? Well, this is simply because it's now bonded together. The strength of one becomes the strength of all. The pressure applied to the top of the stage is now absorbed by the 50 beneath. This is what you call the alchemy of unity. This is how we prevail. We do not win because we are flawless individuals. We win because we agree to hold each other up. When your strength fails, my shoulders takes the weight. When my vision blurs, your eyes guides the way. So now, let us always remember that no man is an island. Let us stop trying to be solitary here. Let us drop our pride, reach across the aisles, bind ourselves to one another. With that bundle, stand shoulder to shoulder, because together we are not just a strong but unbreakable fortress. Alone, we may fracture, we may fail, but together we prevail. Thank you.
Such a powerful speech and excellent presentation. Time for question 1. Topic related question. 12. Question number 12.
12. How does social media hinder collaboration? How does social media hinder collaboration?
To answer this question, social media is widely spread or known among many people these days, especially in this generation. I use it, you use it, our parents, everyone use it. Yes, when it comes to team collaboration or working on a project or building communities, trying to achieve something great, we can use social media to spread awareness or let them know what we're trying to say, what we're trying to represent. Thank you.
Thank you for the answer. So this is the time for the question 2. Question 2. Oh, it's okay. It's 14.
Alright, you have 1 minute and 25 seconds to answer question 14. University education should be completely free for all students. How much do you agree with this statement? University education should be completely free for all students. How much do you agree with this statement?
I partially agree with this statement. 60% of me agrees with this statement. Why? Because universities educate people, find pathway for many people. Yes, many people won't able to afford, some people won't able to afford universities or they're having a hard time. Yes, we understand it. But when you actually get these knowledge, you can apply for jobs, many things out there. Yes, about the 40%. The 40% would be, okay, how would a university function without any funds or any fees? Yeah. Well, there may be government support, many things, but still, we might still need some support from our students. Thank you.
Brilliant. You speak with great confidence. God bless when I have a say. Let's sit down with it.
Okay, ကျေးဇူးပါ
Okay, ba?
Okay, so shall we invite next contestant?
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Y025.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
You're pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay, so နေ့လည်စာပါစားလဲ
Name is Gio.
GO.
Yes.
Big motion เนาะ GO อ่ะ
Yes.
So အခုအဆင်ပြေလား
Yeah, good.
Good. Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But a little bit nervous about their questions and answers. answer that.
Question master,
Mr. President.
Mr. President, she's nervous for you.
Unfortunately, I cannot explain any of the terms. So it really depends on your own vocabulary.
Okay. Now I'm going to solution that we are really But we're not so confidence she very job interview.
Okay, thank you.
So how can you know my Good
Yes.
luck and the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you.
Regular.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, respected guests, teachers, and my fellow participants. Today, I would like to share my part on the topic, alone we fail, but together we prevail. So I want to begin with a simple example. So nowadays, teenagers use the TikTok. We all use TikTok. We all know TikTok. And also, the TikTok CEO, he's rich, smart, powerful, and he speaks to the world leader, and he ran a massive company around the world. So let's think deeper. Is he successful alone? The answer is no. He can't build TikTok alone. He needs us. And also the TikTok application is nothing without people. This proves our topic today. No matter how rich or smart you can succeed completely by yourself. In our education, we have to learn about 5 C's. They are communication, collaboration, critical thinking, creativity, and citizenships. All of the students should have these skills, and all of these skills help us in work, in school, and in real life. And all of these skills are especially important in different ways. And there are moments when you feel tired, confused, lost, or nervous. In that moment, we have to realize something important. No one knows everything, but everyone knows something. By combining, we can accomplish a great things. From my own experience at school, when I study alone, sometimes I feel difficult and unclear sometimes. But when I study with my friends, everything becomes easier. We share our ideas, knowledge, and explain things to each other and improve together. That simple experience teach me the powerful lessons. Success is not only about intelligent or clever you are, it's also about cooperation and teamwork. And unity also help us in our development. If we have more connect with people, if we work more as a team, we can communicate better, think more creatively, and solve problems more effectively. This is why successful sport team, nation, and business all depends on teamwork and cooperation. On the other hand, staying alone makes us weak. When we try to do everything alone by ourselves, our ideas become small, our strength run out, and we want to easily give up when we face the trouble. And history shows that no great thing was ever built by just one person. And we cannot survive in this world if we build wall instead of building a bridge. Because separation brings only defeat. So everybody, let's take a look around the world. The challenges we face today are too big for a single person to solve. And we can't win by standing alone. So I challenge you today, let's stop building wall and let's start building bridge. And let's try to prevail together, because a single finger can be very easily broken, but a tiny cold fist can punch through any wall. So everybody, no more stay in the dark alone. Raise your voice, join our hands together, and let the world hear our voice clear and loud. Because in this result life, alone we fail, but together we will always prevail. Thank you, everybody.
Spectacular. Time for question 1.
No, yes. Thank you.
So question 1 is a topic related question to
Okay, question number 15.
15.
Yeah.
Question 15.
Yes.
How do trust and respect contribute to successful teamwork? How do trust and respect contribute to successful teamwork?
Okay, thank you for your questions. for me, respect and trust is essential key in the teamwork and like in the communication. When we try to communicate with one another, we need respect and trust to each other. Without respect and trust, is always not like try to prevail, but when we trust and respect to one another can help in our development or our teamwork more successful. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, now it's time to answer general question. Question number 5.
You have 1 minute and 28 seconds to answer your second question. Question 5. Social media platforms should verify the real identity of every user. How much do you agree with this statement? Social media platforms should verify the real identity of every user. How much do you agree with this statement?
So thank you for the questions. For me, I'm not agree 100%. It's also like about only 50% because social media is like can help in many ways, and most of the teenagers use social media because social media help to find information more fastly and more quickly, and we can get the knowledge from that. And social media also have advantages and disadvantages. If we can use social media, like it can help in various ways, and it can provide in our student life or every single people, and like in work or in office or in school, we have to use social media to find other information and our school posts, and it also provides the school activities and also the extracurricular activities of the school. We have to use social media. So I'm not totally agree with that. So yeah, I also agree only 15%. Yeah, thank you.
That was an excellent stage presence.
Yes.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you so much.
မိကုန်းတွေကိုကြောက်တယ်ပြောတာမိကုန်းပြေသွားတော့လည်းပဲဟုတ်တယ်
Yeah, but I'm really nervous about it.
အဆင်ပြေတယ်အဆင်ပြေ
It's okay.
Okay, thank you so
Okay,
much.
အဲ့တော့ go plus
Go bless me now.
winner. Okay, go plus winner ရပါစေလို့ MC တရားဆူတောင်းပေးပါ
Down with one, no?
Okay, thank you so much, and thank you for giving me the chance.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
It's just about money. Okay, just about.
ရှင်းနေရပါတော့
Oh, okay.
ကဲကျွန်တော်တို့ဆက်လက်ပြီးတော့မသွားခင်အမကြီးကျွန်တော် RVI Academy ကနေ manage လုပ်တဲ့ international school တွေကအကြောင်းတစ်ကြောင်းပြီးချင်ပါတယ်အမကြီး
မင်းကြောင်းလေဘယ်နဲ့ကတော့ SIS ပြောရလေ Singapore International School
SIS နောက်တစ်ကြောင်းရှိသေးလား
SSIS လား
SSIS လည်းမဟုတ်
CM
ဘူး
Singapore International School ဘန်ကောက်ကလေ
SSIS လည်းမဟုတ်ဘူးအမကြီး
ဘယ်ကြောင်းလဲ
မန္တလေးမှာနာမည်ကြီးတယ်ဆိုတဲ့အကြောင်းလေးတစ်ကြောင်းကြားပါတယ်
အိုးအဲ့ RBA Academy Mandalay လေသူရဲ့ MCT လို့ခေါ်ပါတယ်
ဒန်နီယယ်ရဲ့အကြောင်းလား
ဟုတ်တယ်ဒန်နီယယ်ရှိတဲ့အကြောင်း
ဒန်နီယယ်ရှိတဲ့အကြောင်းပေါ့နော်
အဲ့ဒီအကြောင်းကိုရက်ခေါ်လိုက်တာလိမ့်မယ်အဲ့ဒီရှိတဲ့အကြောင်း
ကြောင်း MCT RBA Academy
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဒန်နီယယ်ကိုရှာကြည့်လို့ဆိုရင်တော့
ဆရာပါအဲ့ဒီနည်းနည်းတော့ MCT အကြောင်းပြောပြပါ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါ
ကျွန်တော်တို့ MCT ကဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီ Manly မြို့လေကောင်မှာကြီးရှိတယ် so ကျွန်တော်တို့ကျောင်းသားအများကြီးရှိတယ်ပေါ့နော်ပြီးလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့က triangle ဘာသာစကား3မျိုးနဲ့သင်ကြားပေးနေတယ် Chinese ရဲ့ Myanmar ရဲ့ English ရဲ့ဆိုပြီးတော့မှကျွန်တော်တို့ဘာသာစကား3မျိုးနဲ့သင်ကြားပေးနေတယ်
ဘာသာစကား3မျိုးနဲ့ဆိုတာ Chinese school ရှိတယ်မြန်မာ
school ရှိတယ် international school ရှိတယ်မြန်မာ school ဆိုတာကမြန်မာ curriculum ပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါနဲ့တွားတဲ့အကြောင်းဖြစ်တယ် so ကျွန်တော်တို့အကြောင်းမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် international မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်းpreschool ကနေပြီးတော့မှ primary secondary Cambridge IGCSE and Cambridge A level အဲ့ရတွေဒီကုန်ရှိတယ်ပေါ့နော်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်အဲ့ဒါပြီးသွားပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်းကျွန်တော် primary ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် Singapore curriculum ကိုအသုံးပြုပါတယ် Singapore curriculum နဲ့ primary ပြီးဆို IPS solely exam တွေရှိတယ်အဲ့မှာပေါ့ okay so ကျွန်တော်ကျောင်းကကလေးတွေကိုပညာရေးဒီ academic တစ်ခုလည်းသင်ပေးတာမဟုတ်ဘူးပေါ့နော် so ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ academically physically mentally အဲ့ဒါတွေကုန်လုံးကိုစနစ်တကျသင်ကြားပေးနေတဲ့အကြောင်းတစ်ကြောင်းဖြစ်ပါတယ်
ဟုတ်ပါတယ် way around that
MCT Army Academy
mentally แล้วก็ mentally
Clap your hands Mr. Minaj
ခုလိုရှင်းပြပေးတဲ့အတွက်ဒန်နီယယ်ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်
အဲ့အမကဗာလေးထပ်ပြောခြင်းလဲဆိုတော့ RBI ဒီ group အောက်မှာပေါ့နော်ဒီ RBI Academy ရှိတယ် RBI Academy က manage လုပ်တဲ့အကြောင်းတွေအကုန်လုံးကစင်ကာပူရဲ့ SCAB Singapore Exam Assessment Board နော် Accredited Center ဖြစ်တယ်ဆိုလိုတာ IPSLE စာမိုးဝဲအမတို့ကျောင်းတွေမှာကျင်းပခွင့်ရှိတယ်နောက်ပြီးတော့ခါကျတော့ Cambridge IGCSE level ပေါ့နော် IGCSE Exam Center တွေလည်းဖြစ်တယ်ကျောင်းတွေအကုန်လုံးကလေအဲ့တော့ Exam Accreditation ကိုနှစ်ခုလုံးရထားတဲ့ကျောင်းတွေကြီးပဲ RBI က RBI Academy က manage လုပ်တဲ့ကျောင်းတွေကဟုတ်ကဲ့အဲ့တော့ mentally ကပြည်သက်တွေအခု Facebook live ကနေလည်းကြည့်နေပါပါမန်နေမှာများနေတဲ့ကိုသားသမီးကိုမြီးတွေပေါ့နော်ကျောင်းထားခြင်းတယ်ဆိုရင် MCD ကိုစိတ်စဉ်းစားပေးပါနော်ကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ invoice လည်းပို့လိုက်ပါပြီ this is the second invoice okay
Okay, so shall we go next question?
Yes, let's
okay,
go.
before we invite, I want to announce something.
Yes,
so,
please.
the afternoon section was written Kanadi.
ဒါရီဒါ
me, I leba. Okay, so the just over share performance content doing share. So audience day, sisu beba, your dinema, suchama. Youth category ma power shimane winners layout kone, dreame, chinyame, awards le, in a baby, many junior category ma, so yashi can you delay, delay, juama su. Many chinya get as really.
Okay, ba? Okay. စုကလည်းကျမတို့ကြီးညာထားပြီးသားပါเนาะစုနဲ့announce လုပ်ခိုင်းနေကြမှာစုအမောက်ကိုပြန်ပြီးကြီးညာပါမယ်เนาะ
Okay ပါပါ
အဲ့တော့မတို့နောက်တစ်ခုကိုဖိတ်ခေါ်ရအောင်
Okay 102526 Okay မကွာပါဘူးတလုံးနဲ့ကွာ Ladies and gentlemen please welcome 1026
Hello. Her face is so familiar.
Yeah, because I stood on the stage on the past 2023 MicUp competition. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I think you are the winners, right?
Yes, I was a Gold Plus winner.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gold Plus winner ပါเนาะနောက်ထပ်ပြပြဝင်ပြီးတော့ဝင်တာပါ
Yes.
experience ကအရင်ကောင်းပြီ
ပြအရင်ကောင်းတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဒီနေ့တော့ဘာလို့ပြင်ဆင်ခဲ့လဲပြီနော်
Well, I prepared my best. My best. That's all I can say. You'll see.
Oh, we will see in her performance, guys.
Yes. Okay.
Can't wait.
So, Mari, ready for now?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it.
The stage is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. We must work together. We must build our society. These words are not merely a slogan. They are a compelling call to action. They extend beyond nations, addressing classrooms, communities, teams, and even our personal lives. Wherever human beings exist, progress depends on the strength of our collective efforts. However, togetherness alone is not enough. Cooperation is effective only when it is guided by clear purpose and direction. Without such guidance, unity can be as ineffective as isolation. Today, I would like to explore the path to lasting success through 3 of my opinions I think that shape how we grow, lead, and achieve together. Working independently often appears powerful. It creates the impression of strength and self-reliance. In many environments, individual achievement is praised, and working alone is seen as a mark of competence. But at what cost? When people work alone, they believe they're in full control of their progress. Every decision is made internally, and every challenge is faced without support. At first, this can feel focused and efficient. Nevertheless, without external perspective, thinking narrows and mistakes go unnoticed. Pressure also builds silently with no shared space to discuss assumptions or share responsibility. Over time, what begins as independence can quietly turn into limitation, shaping both our quality of thinking and the direction of progress. Now, let us be honest. Being together does not automatically mean success. We often assume that unity guarantees progress, but that is not always the case. Sometimes people come together without direction, without respect, or with clashing egos and opposing purposes. When this happens, togetherness loses its strength. In such situations, togetherness becomes noise, it becomes conflict, it becomes paralysis. And here is the harsh truth. Failing together can hurt more than failing alone. Why? Because when unity lacks purpose, trust breaks faster, blame spreads wider, and disappointment runs deeper. Instead of lifting one another, people begin to protect themselves. Instead of sharing responsibility, they shift it. This is the danger of negative togetherness, when people stand close yet pull in opposite directions. So the question becomes clear: how do we work together in the right way? Now think of something simple, something familiar: sesame seeds. A single sesame seed on its own does almost nothing. It is tiny, light, insignificant. But when thousands of sesame seeds are pressed together, they create sesame oil, something powerful, valuable, and essential. And that power does not come from numbers alone. It comes from pressure, alignment, and shared direction. That is true unity. As one powerful idea reminds us, unity is not about standing side by side. It is about moving forward with the same purpose. This is where success is born, when individuals keep their uniqueness yet commit to a shared vision. So let us remember this. Alone we may try, alone we may dream, but alone we fail. That's why together we build, together we rise, together we prevail. Thank you.
You spoke with great confidence.
Thank you.
Question 1, topic related question पे बारे.
Question number 23.
23.
Question 23. How would you motivate teammates who have lost confidence? How would you motivate teammates who have lost confidence?
Thank you for this good question. Motivating your teammates is very important while working in a team. Some people, they lack confidence, they lack communication, they are afraid to speak up their own opinions. Therefore, if you are the opposite of such a person, you should always motivate your teammates by telling them their opinions matter, their voice matter, they are valid. So you should always speak up, give advices, and that way your opinions, different opinions, will be considered and we can become a better team to our way to success. Thank you.
Okay, general question.
Let's go.
Question number 31.
Okay, you have 1 minute and 28 seconds for your second question. Question 31. Copying from others is not bad. It is the way we learn. How much do you agree with this statement? Copying from others is not bad. It is the way we learn. How much do you agree with this statement?
I might have to disagree with this statement because copying someone else's previous work all 100% into what you're gonna do, that just means you're projecting someone else's ideas, opinions, and their work into yours, which means it's just a copy, their work into your work. So in my opinion, I think everyone should evaluate their own ideas, no matter how you think you may be not good at this, I cannot do this, I can't write this. Please move all those doubts of yourself aside and try to come up with your own idea, your own result. And in the end, that will be worth it. Practice makes perfect. Copying is not a good thing. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your voice.
So Y026 Go Plus winner ဒီတစ်ခါလည်းထပ်ရောက်ပါစေလို့ဆုတောင်းပေးပါတယ်နော်
Thank you very much.
Okay ကျေးဇူးပါဒီမှာလေး So thanks
Yes.
ဘာမှပြောစရာမရှိတော့ဆိုတော့အချိန်ကလည်းနည်းနည်းလေးလေးပါပြီနော် performance ရောပါရောပါလာဆိုတော့ next contestant ကိုပဲတန်းခေါ်လိုက်ရအောင်
So without further ado, let's invite the next contestant, Y027.
Wow.
Hello, sir.
Hello. You look very good.
Very smart.
So,
Thank you so much.
seriously, you look great.
Oh, really?
Yes, really, really.
So do you?
Radiating with confidence.
Okay, so did you sleep well last night?
Yes.
How many hours?
Around 7 hours.
Long enough, I know. Okay, so maybe let's start. Ready, Bella?
Ready.
Ready, Bella. Oh, my God, so many, I know. Ah, let's start. My sister, not cheating. I'm not going to let me.
Yes, are you ready?
Okay, judges are ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Good luck.
Good afternoon, respectful judges and the audience. I want you to imagine this. You're on an adventurous trip with your friends when all of a sudden you get separated and become lost in a dense forest. As you search for a way out, you hear the terrifying roar of a wild animal. Just imagine this moment is frightening, isn't it? In many ways, life is like that forest. We're living in a maze-like world where we can easily lose our way if we face every challenge alone. So, we need cooperation and unity so that we can overcome our life challenges. That's why today I'll present how unity helps us grow, overcome adversity, and reach beyond the known. I'd like to start by asking a question. My fellow friends and students, will you be able to achieve success in your academic path without others' help? For me, I'll say no. Because of the joint efforts of our parents, teachers, friends, and of course ourselves, we've become who we are today. Activities such as group discussion, projects, and extracurricular programs which we're doing in our own universities and school help us to develop both social skills and knowledge. At one point or another, I pondered deeply about the coordination of my own body. Everything is connected and interrelated. Can you imagine a situation where only one part of our body functions? That would be too great for an individual to keep thriving. Hence, I believe unity can help us not only in our academic journey, but also in our daily lives, shaping us to grow better. Now, let's take a look at how unity overcome adversities. A compelling example is the devastating earthquake that struck Myanmar on 28 March 2025. The disaster damaged the roads, the buildings and infrastructures, which makes the rescue operation challenging. However, we Myanmar citizens didn't stay still. Volunteers, local communities, government, regional and also international organizations came together to rescue the survivors, provide medicine, and support those who are mentally affected. What do you think? What motivated all of these people to do so? The most correct answer is unity and solidarity in facing adversity. Last but not least, let us turn to a broader field of space exploration. Recently, Artemis 2 crew surpassed the record set by Apollo 13 crew, traveling farthest from the Earth. Could humanity have reached such a milestone in space exploration without unity and cooperation? I don't think so. The collective efforts of engineers, scientists, astronauts, and international partners were the major reasons why it succeeded. This is how the cooperation and collaboration among professionals shaped the way to advanced civilization and state-of-the-art technology. This vividly demonstrates that unity plays a pivotal role in the success of ambitious missions. Long story short, unity is not just a good idea or a choice, it is a necessity. There's a saying in Myanmar, a single stick can be broken easily, but a bundle of sticks is much more difficult to break. Likewise, individuals may struggle alone, but when people unite, limitations turn into opportunities and challenges into milestones. So, let us embrace the spirit of unity, because alone we fail, together we prevail. Thank you so much.
What a confidence. I like the way you present your speech.
Thank you.
Okay, now, topic related question. Okay, Phew. Thank you. Okay. You're welcome. You don't need to mention. So, question number 21. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, question 21. How can young people become positive role models in their communities? How can young people become positive role models in their communities?
Thank you so much for that question. I believe young people can become positive role models and leaders in our community by having the emotions and the feeling, a sense of empathy and compassion. Because that's what makes people unique in every creature on this world. Without empathy and compassion, everyone would like AI, which is robots and just programmed, who can share and understand others' feelings and emotions, and who can't really understand what other people are thinking, imagining. So we need, as young people, we need empathy and compassion in our life. Thank you.
That was an excellent answer. Now it's time for question 2. General question, Pibare.
67. 67.
67.
29.
29. Okay, yeah, 1 minute and 19 seconds to answer your second question. Question 29. AI tutors will eventually replace human teachers for standard academic subjects. How much do you agree with this statement? AI tutors will eventually replace human teachers for standard academic subjects. How much do you agree with this statement?
I absolutely disagree with this statement because AI, as I've said before, AI doesn't have feeling, emotions, and it doesn't care about others' feelings. But human beings, we have that thought, that sense of emotional connection with others. And our human teachers, as we've experienced in our own schools and university, they really care about us. They really want to be successful and achieve our dreams, not by just their words and action, but also with their emotional attachment to us. So what I believe is AI can't replace human teachers even though in standard education, because every educational system needs empathy, compassion, love, support, and care from others. Thank you.
Okay, so God bless winner. This is our present. Okay,
Well done.
well done. the mic so well. Okay, so
Shall we welcome another contestant?
sure.
Let's welcome.
Let's welcome Y02A. Hello there. Hello.
Good afternoon.
I like this one. I think it's
Like the suit.
like this.
Thank you.
Okay, are you ready? I am very ready. Very ready. Well, confidence. Very good. Okay, so the mic up Okay, ဟိုမှာလည်း Facebook Live ရှိတယ်။ဟုတ်ပြီနော်။ဆိုတော့အကောင်းဆုံးတင်ဆက်နိုင်ပါစေလို့ဆုတောင်းရတဲ့အားပေးနေတဲ့အကလည်း Alright? Okay,
You feeling a little nervous? Yes.
of course.
Remember, people are
Supporters and potatoes.
All right, you got this.
All right.
Everyone here is is here to support you, so you got this. All right, the stage is yours. Whenever you're ready.
I used to think that all the things that I achieve, my goals, my grades, my skills, I genuinely thought I gained it all by myself. I've got a big ego in me, if you ask me. But when I started to rely on others and allow others to rely on me, everything's changed. And that's when I know this quote, alone we fail, together we prevail, isn't Pinocchio, it's the absolute truth. Now, I want to ask you a question, and that is, have you ever been asked if you needed help, and you replied with total confidence, I got this, I can do this, but deep down, you genuinely and desperately needed a hand? What was the reason for the reply? Was it because of pride, fear? Well, no matter what the reason is, there is something clear, and that is that we admire independence way too much to the point where we isolate ourselves and try to do every single thing alone. Now, I'm not trying to contradict independence, but I want you to know the difference between independence and isolation. Because independence without connection is simply isolation. And isolation is where failure quietly grows. If we isolate ourselves, we lose feedback, the room for improvement, encouragement, the fuel that keep us going, and most importantly, ideas that could save us time and stress. Which is why, alone, we fail. Thank you.
Okay, question one. Topic related question. Big one.
16.
Maybe don't let your previous experience affect you. Just concentrate on replying to your question, okay? In your opinion, what global challenge requires the greatest international cooperation today? In your opinion, what global challenge requires the greatest international cooperation today?
I think that fixing the environment is the biggest global challenge, I think, because the environment pollution is everywhere in the world, and everyone requires cooperation from every country to fix air pollution, land pollution, ocean pollution, and that is why I think that the greatest global challenge is fixing the environment. Thank you.
Well done. Time for question 2. General question ဖြစ်ပါတယ်
3.
Number 3. You have 1 minute and 28 seconds to answer question 3. Teenagers should be allowed to hold part-time jobs during the school year. How much do you agree with this statement? Teenagers should be allowed to hold part-time jobs during the school year. How much do you agree with this statement?
I think teenager should have a part-time job, but it should be held in a specific hour, like only 15 hours a week, because it hinders their education. And if because of part-time job that it hinders their grades, then they should immediately stop working. And if they want to work a part-time job, they should send a letter monthly to know that their grades are always up and not hindered by their part-time job. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much ပါဒီလေး Y028 God bless ဝင်နိုင်ရပါစေလို့ဆုတောင်းပေးပါတယ် MS ကဆုတောင်းပေးလိုက်ပါတယ်
So
let's invite next contestant.
please welcome
Y029.
Hello. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're so cute.
Well, when I'm in the company of beautiful people like you, and the judges, and the
Where is the
audience.
photographer? Where is he? Where is the photographer? Where is he? Oh, he's taking a video. Let's make a pose. Okay.
Loving the energy. So can you tell us, what did you prepare for us? How did you prepare for this event?
Well, let's just say it takes so many long nights of talking until my voice. Well, I hope I still have it for today.
Well, that's a good answer.
I like you already, Mama.
Thank you. I like you too.
Okay. All right. So, shall we start? Okay. So, go for it and good luck.
Regulate.
Thank you. Stop everything you're doing right this instant. Stop. Why? Because I have only the most earth-shattering revelation to tell. And one of those revelations starts with that time I saw an ant. Ladies, gentlemen, and honorable judges, behold the Argentine ant, primarily renowned for possessing 0 natural defenses. And it was all alone. Seconds later, it was dead, done in by its superior foes. Until the next day, I saw a similar ant. But then another, and another, a veritable army of Argentine ants. What were they doing? Embroiled in a vicious fight with another species who were deadly stingers, venomous fangs, and large statures. These black ants had none. And yet, against all odds, they won that fight. Not because they were faster or stronger, but because they had numbers. They worked together, and that was more powerful than any weapon Mother Nature could provide. Now we humans are like these ants, joining together to achieve victory. Does any of you remember the coronavirus pandemic, that awful ghastly period? Do you? Well, what you don't know is that it is a perfect example of human cooperation. You might be thinking, what is this girl talking about? Is she mad? But don't hear me out. Hear the data out. March 2020, the Solidarity Response Fund, supported by 660,000 individuals and organizations, distributed medical supplies all over the world. April 2020, the COVAX facility, funded by over 190 countries, delivered nearly 2 billion vaccines to 146 nations. Think about those facts. Think about how all of humanity, individuals, organizations, and nations came together. And tell me that's not cooperation. Take a few seconds to look at the person next to you. What if I told you that your life would be over without them? Contemplated, my fellow human beings, where would you be without those around you? Without your friends, family, where would you find yourself? Without a job, a home? All these people are intrinsic to our life, just like how we would have never survived the pandemic if we hadn't worked together. We would be alone. We would fail in life. I am a student, but I am also a public speaker, aspiring writer, and committed teacher. I am not a talented artist or a heavyweight lifter. But that doesn't matter because I have friends who fill those roles, and their support in helping me with these specific shortcomings is why I prevail in life. It is why I stand on this stage today. Take a look, and now take a few seconds to look at yourself. Do you monitor your expenses, handle domestic duties, and make ends meet all by yourself? Or is there someone else who does this? Who loves you, and who is waiting for you back home? Take a few seconds to look at the person next to you again. Look at them and tell them thank you. Because right now we are all working together, a colonial and sustaining a society where we can count on each other to help, to shelter, to love, and that is how we should move forward so that we can build a world where we can all grow our potential. It is not a choice, but a duty we owe to ourselves. Because alone, our weaknesses are obvious. Alone, we fail. But together we prevail! Thank you!
That was a very captivating performance.
Thank you.
Time for question 1.
Okay.
Topic-related question.
Here you go.
Of course. Question number 13.
Okay, question 13. Why is empathy important in leadership? Why is empathy important in leadership?
Think about this question a little. When we start working with someone, can we just say, let's do this, you don't do that? No. When we become a leader, we have to be able to understand the other person's perspective. We have to understand their strengths, weaknesses, their talents, what their motivations are. And only if you understand that you can become a good leader. Only if you understand that can you use their talents to make your team the best it can ever be. And that is why I believe that empathy is one of the most important traits of a leader. Because empathy means feelings. It means feeling for other people and making sure you can do whatever you can for them. Thank you.
I like your confidence. Your energy is amazing.
Thank you. I like your style too.
Are you trying to take my job? Excuse me. Question number 1.
Okay, you have 1 minute and 12 seconds to answer question 1. And maybe next year you can come back and replace them. Okay, question 1. Online learning should replace traditional classroom instruction for older students. How much do you agree with this statement? Online learning should replace traditional classroom instruction for older students. How much do you agree with this statement?
Now, there's a lot to think about for this one. After all, we've all benefited a little bit from online learning before. I myself I've learned so many English from speaking with people from other countries that can only be accessible through online classes. But can we really replace physical classroom entirely? Well, I have one objection to say to that. Physical classrooms can give greater feelings and greater perspectives into other people because you can see them, you can feel them in the same room as you can touch them, you can help them, and what you can do is to be there for them when they need you. Online class don't provide the same relationship foundation, and that is why I believe that even though online classes can be a little bit good when you want to know some specialized training, physical classes shouldn't be done away with entirely. Thank you.
Just to clarify, within the time limit.
Thank you.
Yes.
Very
I was watching the timer the whole time. There was a slight error with the timer, but I was watching the whole time. You are under the time limit.
All right.
Thank you.
That was an excellent performance. Well done.
I would hope so.
Go plus when Yabasi used to down be what I know. Maru don't so to down be it, don't to down be what it.
Good luck when I know.
Quadruple, including me. Quadruple, including me.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Good luck when I know when we're doing that.
What shop would you like to buy from?
အမလေးကြည့်ရစီလားဒီကြိုက်လားမကြိုက်လားဒီဒီကပေါက်စားလေးလို့
You're born to be a superstar.
Yeah, born to be a superstar.
Thank you so much.
Is အများကြီးပါလေ
Okay, ကျေးဇူးပါညီမလေး Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so Marabaka ကျွန်တော်တို့နောက်ထပ်တစ်ခုမသွားခင်ဟိုတလောကမန်းလေးမှာပွဲတစ်ပွဲလုပ်သွားတယ်
ဝဲလိုက်တာ
ဟိုဝန်ပွဲဆိုပြီးတော့မှလေ
Forum
teachers တွေအတွက်
ဟုတ်ပြီပါ
ဒီဆိုင်နဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့
ဟုတ်တယ်မှာ artificial intelligence နဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့
ဒီချင်းနဲ့
ဟုတ်တယ်အဆယ်ဆယ်မတွေအတွက်အရန်ကောင်းတယ်အဲ့ဒါကလည်းဒီ RBA ရပဲ OCB လောက်တာတင်တယ်ပါဘယ် department ကလောက်တာလဲနည်းနည်းလေးပြောပြပေးလို့ရ
အဲ့
ပါ
ဒါလည်း RBN Institute ရဲ့အောက်မှာရှိတဲ့ CIE လို့ခေါ်ပါတယ် Center for Innovations in Education ပေါ့နော်
CIE
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ CIE ပါအမတို့ RBN Group မှာက one stop service လို့ဖြစ်နေတာပေါ့ကျောင်းသားတွေအတွက်လည်းဒါ program မျိုးစုံရှိတယ်ကျောင်းမျိုးစုံလမ်းကျောင်းမျိုးစုံသွားလို့ရတယ်အဲ့ဒီ training တွေလည်းလုပ်ပါတယ်ဝန်ထမ်းတွေအတွက် training တွေလည်းလုပ်ပါတယ်training department က head ကအရန်ချောတယ် Mary Baker လို့ခေါ်ပါတယ်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါအားချတဲ့အတိုင်းပါပဲ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ခဏမှပြောနေတာမနေ့ကလေးငါချောတယ်ဒီပြောနေဒီမှာလည်းမပြောဘူးဟုတ်ကဲ့အဲ့တော့ပြီးတော့ကတော့ဆရာတွေအတွက်လည်းမတော်တင်တန်းတွေလုပ်ပေးပါတယ်အဲ့ဒါကမတော်က Cambridge နဲ့ပူးပေါင်းပြီးတော့လုပ်ပါတယ်အဲ့တော့ Cambridge မှာဒီဆရာတွေအတွက် program တွေရှိတယ်လေမကိုရလဲ TKT Teaching Knowledge Test ကိုလုပ်ခဲ့တဲ့အနည်း20ကဖြေဆိုအောင်မြင်ခဲ့တာပါ
Congratulations ပါ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဟုတ်တယ်အကုန်လုံးတော့မေ့တော့ပါပြီ
ပြန်လာပြီဒီနေ့
ပြန်သွားပြီဒီ Cambridge ပြန်သွားပြီအဲ့လိုမျိုး program တွေပေါ့နော်ဆရာတွေအတွက် program တွေပါ international school ဆရာတွေလည်းတက်ရောက်တဲ့ government school ဆရာတွေလည်းတက်ရောက်တဲ့ program တွေကို CIE ကမာရပို့ချပါတယ် CIE ကပို့ချတယ် Facebook page ရှိပါတယ် CIE ပါလေအဲ့တော့ဘာ program တွေရှိလဲပေါ့ဘာတွေတက်လို့ရတယ်ပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါတွေလည်းဝင်ရောက်ပြီးတော့ကြည့်ရှုလို့ရတယ် apply လုပ်လို့ရတယ်နောက်ပြီးတော့သူတို့ကအဲ့လို teaching ဆက်ပတ်သက်တဲ့ teachers တွေအတွက်ပေါ့အခုဆိုခေတ်စားတဲ့ AI လေ AI ကိုဘယ်လိုမျိုး apply လုပ်လဲပေါ့နော် ethic နဲ့လည်းညီအောင်ပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါနဲ့ဆိုင်တဲ့ forum တွေလည်းသူတို့ကလုပ်ပေးနေပါတယ်အဲ့အတွက်ဒါဒီပြည့်တဲ့မှာဆရာဆရာမတွေလည်းပါတယ်ဆိုတော့နော်ဆရာဆရာမတွေလည်းတခါလဲသတင်းကောင်းလေးပါလိုက်ပါတယ် CIE လို့ခေါ်ပါတယ် Center for Innovations in Education မှာဟုတ်ကဲ့အဲ့ဒီမှာအဲ့ဒီ Facebook page ကို like and follow လုပ်ထားပေးပါလုပ်ထားပြီးတော့ဆရာတို့ဆရာမတို့ program စီကိုတက်ရောက်လို့ရပါတယ်အဲ့ဒါလေးကျင်ညာပြီးပြီပေါ့ CIE အတွက်တော့ပြီးသွားပြီအဲ့တော့အမတခုကျန်နေတာ
ဟုတ်ဘယ်အားလဲ
ဆက်နေနေမှာ
ဟုတ်တယ်အမားတို့ဒီကလေးတွေအတွက်အဲ့ဒါကြတော့လေ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
SG လို့ခေါ်တယ်
SG scholar gate
Scholar Gate
okay
ဟုတ်တယ် scholar
အဲ့ဒါဒီနေ့ပြောလိုက်မယ်
ပြောတော့
not the ideaဆိုတာ okay so ဒီ university မှာက scholar gate ဆိုပြီးတော့မှတစ်ခုရှိတယ်သူကဘာလဲဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျောင်းကြီးပြင်ပမှာ တင်ပြီးတဲ့အရာပေါ့ဥမာစနေနဲ့တနင်္ဂနွေမျိုးပေါ့နော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးမှာတင်ကြားပေးတဲ့အရာမျိုးအဲ့ဒါကသူကကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီ English ရဲ့ Maths ရဲ့ Science ရဲ့သူကလည်း Singapore curriculum ပဲSingapore curriculum ကိုအသုံးပြုတယ်အဲ့တော့ဒါပေမဲ့သူ့မှာအားသာချက်တစ်ခုရှိရအဲ့ဒီသင်တန်းကိုအဲ့လိုရှိရင်ဘာသာ၃ခုလုံးအစရမလို့သူကဥမာကလေးက English အားနေတယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် English တစ်ခုလည်းရွေးတက်လို့ရတယ်အဲ့မှာနောက်တစ်ခုရှိတယ်ဘာလဲဆို local teacher နဲ့တင်မလား foreign teacher နဲ့တင်မလား
You can choose
အဲ့လိုမျိုးဆက်စရာတွေဆို choose အများကြီးပဲရွေးချယ်စရာအများကြီးရှိရပေါ့နော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးရှိရတဲ့ကျောင်းနေပြင်မှာဆိုတော့ကိုကလေးကတင်ချပါတခြားကလေးတွေထက်အတွက်အချက်မှာနည်းနည်းလေးအားနေနေတယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တစ်ဆောင်ပြီးတော့တင်ချပေးလို့ရတာပေါ့နော်
Okay တော့ဘာသာရဲ့အလိုက်ပဲပေါ့နော်အကုန်လုံးပြဆက်မလို့ဘူးကိုသာသမီကနည်းနည်းအားနေနေတဲ့ဘာသာလေးပဲတက်လို့ရတယ်မတို့ enrichment classes တွေလို့ပေါ့အဲ့ဒါမျိုး scholar case လို့ခေါ်ပါတယ် RVA group ရဲ့အောက်မှာပဲရှိတယ်အငယ်ဆုံးညီမလေးပါdepartment ကတိတ်မကြသေးဘူးတက်တန်းလေးရလေအဲ့တော့ငယ်ဆုံးညီမအထွေးလေးပေါ့ဟုတ်အဲ့တော့ scholar case မှာလည်းမတို့ scholarship တွေရှိတယ်နောက် opportunity အများကြီးရှိပါတယ် scholar kids ကlearning journey တွေလည်းလုပ်တယ်
learning journey အတူကဟိုမှာပေါ်လီကျောင်းတွေသွားပြီးလာတဲ့ခါတွေ Singapore Malaysia ဘောနော် Thailand အဲ့ဒီအားတွေကိုသူကဥဆောင်ပြီးလုပ်ပြီး learning journey
ကျောင်းတွေသွားလေ့လာတယ်ဟိုမှာခီးဆောင်မှာ training လုပ်ရတယ်ကလေးတွေကို
workshop တွေတက်ရတယ်
သူတို့လုံးဝပဲအလုပ်တွေရှိ assignment တွေရှိတယ်ဒါမျိုးတွေနဲ့သွားတာပါ TikTok မှာလည်းရှိတယ်တော့ SG ကအဲ့တော့
မစမနာဆောက်ကားရတယ်ဘယ်လိုလဲ
ဝိတွေ့တယ်ဒီလားခဏတွေ့တာ
ကျွန်တော်တစ်ချိန်ရေးထားတယ်ကျွန်တော်ကလည်း TikTok ရိုက်မယ်လို့ပြောထားတယ်ဘာလို့မကရဲကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ hands မစမနာရှယ်ရိုက်အောင်ခဏလေးအဲ့ဒါ security တစ်ချိန်ရေးထားတယ်
Okay အဲ့တော့ပြောပြပါပြီ CIE ကြောင်းလေးနဲ့မိတ်ဆက်ပေးပြီးဆိုတော့ဘာလို့ program လေးဆက်ပြီးသွားရအောင်2ယောက်ပဲကျန်တော့လား
2ယောက်ပဲကျန်ပါဟုတ်တယ်ဗာ2ယောက်ပဲကျန်တော့လား
29 3ယောက်ကျန်တာ
3ယောက်ကျန်
30ကိုခေါ်ရမှာနော်
ဟုတ်ပါတယ်
ဟုတ်တယ်ဗာ30နှစ်ကိုဖြစ်ပြီးသားလား
30ပြီးခရမ်းပြီးလို့ရှိရင်ဘယ်ရောက်မှာ
I don't know
အဲ့ဒါမှရန်ကုန်သားလေးကမြို့လေမန္တလေးသားကိုပြောတော့ပဲသိနေ30ပြီးခရမ်း
မီဘူးဒီ
အားလုံးအားလုံးပဲကြည့်ဘာလို့ဒီလိုရင်းနေသူပြန်လဲမသိဘူး Okay ခေါ်ရအောင်နော်
Okay ပါ So without further ado let's invite our next contestant please welcome to the stage contestant number Y030
Hey ဒါကမင်းလား
Hello Hi Hi, hello.
Hi, hello.
Hello, hi.
Hi. Okay.
So, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling really excited.
Excited. Good answer. All right. So, do you have any question?
Because he looks ready.
He looks ready.
Right? Yes, of course. Okay.
Judges, are you ready?
Yeah, like confidence.
All right.
Sit down and talk about it. Leave it now. Okay. I also shy like.
Thank you.
So you may begin when you're ready. Break the leg.
Imagine you are trapped in the middle of the ocean on a tiny boat. You have food for only one day, no phone signal, and no idea where land is. Would you choose to face that challenge alone, or would a team beside you? The answer is obvious. No matter how intelligent or brave we are, there are battles that cannot be won alone. That is why today's topic is although we fail, together we prevail. To prevail is not to simply win. It is to rise above challenges, persevere through hardship, and emerge stronger because we stood together. Every remarkable achievement is built upon countless years of dedication, sacrifice, and collaboration. This topic reminds us that success is not always work of one individual. It is the work of many people united by a shared purpose. Behind every successful business, every great invention, every championship, and every life-changing discovery stands a group of people working together.
Teamwork does not require everyone to be identical. It requires them to contribute their different strengths toward a common goal. To truly understand this message, let's explore how teamwork has shaped our world. During the COVID-19 pandemic, doctors, nurses, engineers, scientists, and volunteers each play a vital role. Though their responsibilities differ, their shared commitment helped the world move forward together. If everyone had walked alone, overcoming such a global crisis would have been nearly impossible. Even in sports, the most talented player cannot win every match alone. Football team, basketball teams, and relay winner when important truth. Victory is created through teamwork, trust, and shared effort. Consider the orchestra. A violin may sound beautiful, and a piano may also sound amazing alone. But when every instrument played together in harmony, they create a masterpiece. In the same way, people have different talents, but the greatness happens when those talents come together. As a student, I have learned that teamwork is not always easy. Sometimes people make mistakes, contribute differently, or disagree. That's why we should work together. Because the world often celebrates the people in front while overlooking those who are working quietly behind the scenes. Yet, without those invisible heroes, there will be no success to celebrate. At the end of the day, success is not only about how high we can climb. It is also about remembering the people who helped us reach their heights. Behind every success story are people whose name may never appear on a trophy, a headline, or a history book. They are the teachers who guide us, the friends who encourage us, and the people who believe in us when we doubt ourselves. We may be the ones standing in the spotlight, but we are never standing there alone. Behind every achievement are the fingerprints of many people. Their support, their sacrifices, and their encouragements. Together, we can achieve what no one can achieve alone. Thank you.
What a great performance. Thank you. Okay, now, topic related question. Okay. Question number 3.
Question 3. Can success truly be achieved alone? Why or why not? Can success truly be achieved alone? Why or why not?
Thank you for the questions. I don't think success can be achieved because we everyone works for the team. Even I'm here without my teachers and my friends and my parents who brought here. That's why I think teamwork and is really important. You can see in this shopping mall, it is not owned by just one person. They have organizations that is supporting everyone to be here. Everyone here in this hall is not alone. They have their teachers, their friends, and their parents supporting them. That's why I think we cannot success alone. We need a team to support us.
That was a good answer.
Thank you.
Time for question 2. General question meant about it. 20.
Alright, you have 1 minute and 24 seconds to answer question 20. Playing a team sport should be a mandatory experience for all youths. How much do you agree with this statement? Playing a team sport should be a mandatory experience for all youths. How much do you agree with this statement?
I totally agree with this thing because we work with teams. No one work alone. If we play a sport that work with team, we could improve our communication, our teamwork. That is how we can success in our future. There are a lot of jobs we cannot work those jobs alone. We need a team. We need like manager, assistant manager. We need everyone to support us. Alone, we will of course fail. But together, as a love it, we will prevail. Thank you.
That was an incredible performance.
Thank you.
Well done. Right. Go plus မနာရပါစေလို့ဆုတောင်းပေးပါတယ်နော်
Okay, so where are they? We will need love.
ဟုတ်ပါတယ်
Okay, so now go ahead and
let's do it
No? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, please welcome next contestant number 1031.
hello
Hello.
Okay, you can look at me. It's okay. I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm handsome. Okay, tell me now.
A little bit.
A little bit. Okay. So this is where I'm going to be. So look like me. Look what you do. You must know. Okay, no? So time to do that. No. Okay. All right. So.
alright စကြတာဗောဒါဆိုရင်
Okay. Good luck, man.
okay ပါ
Good afternoon, respected judges, teachers, and audience. Before I start, let's do a quick experiment. Look at your hand. A single finger can brush away your tiara, but it can't lift a heavy box. It can't do much on its own. But what happens when you close your all 5 fingers? You get face. And that is a symbol of real power. We live in a world that loves low hero. We talk about a solo genius or superstar. But honestly, real life tells a very different story. And that is, along we fail, together we prevail. You don't need to look at history book to see what I mean. Let's talk about something that really small happened to all of us. Have you ever tried to move a really heavy desk, a huge box of book, a bulky couch by yourself? You stand there. You wrap your arm around it. You pull, you push, you grab, and nothing happened. Your face turns red, your bed hot, and you feel completely helpless. You are ready to just give up. But then, what happened? A friend walked by. They don't even say much. They just grab the other side of the desk, and you both leave on a count of 3. Suddenly, the impossible heavy object feels light as a feather. This is life. When we refuse to ask for help because we are too proud, we are just like that man trying to move a really heavy desk alone. The heaviest problems in life are not meant for just one person to carry. When we fight completely alone, we fail. But when we team up, things change completely. When we unite, our differences can be our secret weapon. Think about it. When I'm weak, you might be super strong. When you trip up, I have got your bed and I can lift you up. Winning together doesn't mean we all have to be exactly the same. It means we use our different talents to achieve the same goal. None of the big things in this world were done by just one person. We didn't put a man on the moon with just one internet. It took the whole team of dreamers and engineers. And in our daily life, we got things done not because of that one star person, but because of someone who was willing to grab the other side of the desk with us. Look, the challenges we are facing tomorrow are too big to handle alone. Whether you are in the classroom, at work, or trying to navigate through life, we are only as strong as our connection to each other. So, let's stop trying to be a lone hero. Reach out, help someone, share the love. My teacher told me, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Because alone we fail, together we prevail. Thank you.
Now, time for question. Are you ready?
Yes.
Question 1. Topic related questionဖြစ်ပါတယ် Number 14. Good luck.
Question 14. How can schools better prepare students to become collaborative leaders? How can schools help better prepare students to become collaborative leaders?
Can you please repeat again, judges?
How can schools better prepare students to become collaborative leaders?
Thank you for your question. This is a very thoughtful question. If you want to be a collaborator, you need communication to each other. And how can students be collaborate with the students? They need to prepare some of the like school project or group project to each other. Thank you.
So, question 2, general questionဖြစ်ပါတယ် Question number 12.
Question 12. You have 1 minute and 38 seconds to answer your second question. All young people should be required to learn basic first aid and CPR. How much do you agree with this statement? All young people should be required to learn basic first aid and CPR. How much do you agree with this statement?
Can you please repeat again?
All young people should be required to learn basic first aid and CPR. How much do you agree with this statement?
I fully agree with this statement. All young people have to learn everything because they can get every experience on it. If you, for example, if you already have learned this and want you have read like this statement of something and you can easily to get it. And if you already learned this and you can really get. So that I fully agree that young people should learn this statement. Thank you, Chief.
Right, well done. Great job.
Thank you, teacher.
အဲ့တော့ပြောသွားတာရော question ကိုဖြေသွားတာရောအရင်သဘောကျပါတယ်။ Go plus ဝင်လာရပါစေလို့ဆုတောင်းပေးပါတယ်နော်
Thank you, Chief.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ကျေးဇူးများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်။လက်ခုပ် over လေးပြီးပြီးကြပါအောင်ရှင်။ Okay, so
what
this
is
is
that?
number 31, right?
31, yeah.
So we have only one more
contestant left.
Yes.
So I believe, Rebecca, you have something that you would like to tell us?
အမှန်တော့နည်းနည်းလေး share ပေးချင်တာပေါ့နော်။ဘာလဲဆိုတော့အမားတို့ရဲ့ RVPS ကအမားတို့ရဲ့ event organizer ကိုဟုတ်တယ်မလား။အဲ့တော့ RVPS အကြောင်းလေးနဲ့သူတို့လုပ်နေတဲ့ event လေးတကယ်လဲနာမည်ကြီးနေတဲ့ event လေးပေါ့နော်။အဲ့ဒါလေးမှ share ပေးချင်တဲ့ video လေးအရင်ကြည့်ရအောင်
Please enjoy the video. Okay, ba.
So this is the coming event by RBIPS. RBIPS ကနေပြီးတော့နောက်လာမယ့် events တွေဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ဒီနေ့ကျမတို့ရဲ့ event organizer RBIPS ပါ။ RBIPS ကနေဦးစီးပြီးတော့ကျင်းပနေတဲ့ပွဲပေါင်းများစွာရှိပါတယ်။အဲ့ဒီမှာမှဒီဇင်ဘာမှာလာမယ့်ပွဲလေးကတော့ Vegan Run လို့ခေါ်ပါတယ်။ Vegan Race လို့ခေါ်ပါတယ်။ကျမတို့အခုဆိုလို့ရှိရင်နည်းနည်းရှိပြီ။
Maybe join our Vegan will join our maybe 2024, 2026. Oh no, 25. Let me see. Did you so? Let me see. What is up? So the Vegan no, so the side. Also, but when that so top here, no. When that so top here is money. Being a more like Kazo say, see sunrise. Or what? The what so you know? Hey, man, lie a lot, man. Hey, mama, to you. Oh, but so like very beautiful, no? I enjoy that. That's how much, but that's all you have here.
You also joined Vegan Run, right? Vegan
Oh, but let's not let me know. Vegan Run join
It was the first time.
It was my first time, my first experience, and it was one of the most breathtaking and most tiring experience as well.
Yeah, this year we will organize Vegan Race on 12 September 2026. So this year we
December.
December.
Not September, yes.
September ဘာနဲ့မားတာလဲမတော် global နဲ့မားတာဖြစ်မယ်နော်ဘာကြောင့် global နဲ့မားတာဖြစ်မယ်မားတော့မယ်ထင်တယ်
Information တွေကိုတော့လည်းသူကညာ exact ချက်ခဲ့ရတယ်
ဟိုပွဲတွေအရင်ကြားလာရင်မှတ်ရတာခေါင်းလို့ဘူးမြတယ်
ပတ်လာယူမလား
So it's okay. December 2026. Thank you for correcting me. ဆရာမအဲ့တော့အဲ့မှာ Vegan မှာကျွန်တော်တို့ဆုံးမမယ် Vegan Run ရှိပါတယ်ဒီနှစ် title sponsor ဒီ MAI ဖြစ်ပါတယ် PS ကလည်း supporting organizer sponsor အဖြစ်နဲ့တာဝန်ယူပါတယ် SAM Singapore Association မြန်မာကလည်း supporting organization အဖြစ်ပါပါတယ်နှစ်တိုင်းပါလာပြီးပါလေ hydration sponsor เนาะ hydration sponsor ဖြစ်နေပါဝင်ပါတယ်အဲ့တော့ကျမတို့ကလုပ်တဲ့ rank က rank with history ပေါ့เนาะနှစ်တိုင်းမှာကျမတို့က Vegan မှာဒီစင်မှာဆိုရင် Vegan မှာပြေးတယ်ပြေးနေပါဟဲ့
ဟုတ်ပါလေ
ပြီးတော့ကကျတော့ဟိုကနော်ဘာလီပြေးရအောင်ပါနော်အဲ့ဒါ October နော်နောက်ပြီးတော့ကကျတော့ Leopardလာအိုမှာလည်းကျမတို့ပြေးတယ်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါ
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
အဲ့ဆိုရမယ့်မရတော့ဒီအများကြီးပဲနော်
ဒီ site စီမှာပေါ့
လက်စတိုင်းပြေးထားတော့
ဟုတ်တယ် run with history ဆိုတော့အဲ့တော့ Daniel ရဲ့စဉ်းစားကြည့်မတို့က September လကုန်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် China တော့မတို့MC ဖိတ်ထားတယ်အဲ့ဒါ MicUp Global အဲ့ကြောင့်မှအခုတရုတ်လိုနည်းနည်းသိနေတယ်မောအိုင်းနီ
အဲ့ဒါလည်းတာတော့
ပြီးလို့ရှိရင်အမားတို့ကအဲ့ဒါပြီးလို့ရှိရင်လောင်းဆိုအောင်မှာတော့
လောင်းမှာ
လက်ခွင့်ပဲမှာတော့ပြည့်ရမှာအဲ့မှာလဲ RBN ကအမားတို့က organizer ဖြစ်နေပါတာပဲ
โอเค
လက်ခွင့်ပဲမှာပြည့်ရမယ်အဲ့နောက်ပြီးလို့ရှိရင်ဘာလီရှိတယ်ဘာလီနော်ဘာလီကလည်းဆယ်လာပိုင်းမှာဘာလီမတ်စင်လုံးနဲ့တူပြေးမှာအဲ့လိုအဲ့ဒါပြီးလို့ရှိရင်
ပြေးမယ်နော်
အဲ့ဒါပြီးလို့ရှိရင် November မှာအယုဒ္ဓယ run
အယုဒ္ဓယ run
နဲ့မတို့ RBN group က sponsor ဖြစ်ပါတာပဲเนาะအယုဒ္ဓယ run ပေးရမယ်အဲ့ဒါပြီးလို့ရှိရင်မမမျိုးမင်းမြန်ပြန်လာမယ်ငါတို့တော့က
Vegan သွား
တော့သွားမှာ Vegan ပြီးပါမှာပေါ့နော်
Vegan မှာအော်ရတာเนาะ Mr. Manos เนาะဒီနေ့တော့မအော်တော့ဒီနေ့မအော်တော့ဒီနေ့ MCDA ရဆူရလို့ရှိရင်ကျမ MCDA လို့အော်တော့ဒီကလေးနာမည်အော်လိုက်လေအော်ပြီးလို့အဲ့ဆိုတီးလိုက်တော့ this is MCDA
စိတ်တော့မရှိနဲ့ MCDA ကအများနဲ့ဝင်နေဝင်
ပွဲတွေတောက်လျှောက်ရှိရနော်အဲ့တော့အမတို့ကျမတို့ဒီဗမာပြည်မှာတော့ဒီဇင်ဘာမှာVeganမှာကျင်းပမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်12ရက်ဒီဇင်ဘာပါအဲ့တော့ကျမ RBPS Facebook page မှာဝင်ရောက်ပြီးတော့ကြည့်ရှုနိုင်ပါတယ်ဒီနေ့ကစပြီးကျမတို့ public ဖွင့်ပါတယ်ဖိတ်ခွင့်ပါတယ်လက်မှတ်ရောင်းပါတယ် registration ပေါ့နော်လုပ်လို့ရပါတယ် Vegan မှာလာပြီးတော့အတူတူပြေးလို့ရတယ် Vegan ဒေသဖွံ့ဖြိုးတိုးတက်ရေးအတွက်ကျမတို့ကဒီရန်ပုံငွေတွေကိုပြန်ပြီးတော့လူလဲသွားတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်နှစ်တိုင်းလူလဲပါတယ်ဒီနှစ်က8ကြိမ်မြောက်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်အဲ့တော့ RBIPS ပါကိုလေးရေ ကိုလေးဟိုဟာ invoice တွေပို့လိုက်မယ်နော်ကျေးဇူးများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်အဲ့တော့ event organizer MBS ကိုကျေးဇူးများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်
ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ဗျာ
Okay တို့လိုခဏကိုလှစင်လိုက်ပြီး
လိုက်ပြေးပေါ့အဲ့လိုမှပြေးနေလို့ဒီမှာနှာနေရလေတော့မဆက်ဘူး
ဟဲ့ဒီကပြီးနော်တော့သူမကြလားစားလာရဲလေ
စောင့်ကြည့်ပြီးတော့ဒါမှမနည်းနည်းကပ်ပြီးကျေးဇူးတင်စကားလေးပြောချင်တယ်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
ဟိုပါလေ sponsor ပေးထားတဲ့ဒီ venue sponsor ပေးထားတဲ့ Junction Square
ဟုတ်ကဲ့နော်
ဒီတိုင်းပေးတယ်အမတို့၄နှစ်ရှိပြီလေအဲ့အတွက် Junction Square မိသားစုအញ្ញံတဲ့ Junction Square မိသားစုကိုကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ရှိပါတယ်ရှင်နောက်ပြီးတော့ photography အတွက်လည်း sponsor ပေးတယ်เนาะဒီ
photography
ကျေးဇူးများကြီးတင်ရှိပါတယ် Okay, this is the time for the finalist. Last finalist.
ဆုံးပိတ်အိနဲ့လွယ်မဲ့တရား
ဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့ယူပဲနော်
Okay အဲ့မနိုင်ကူတယ်ပဲမှာ
ဟုတ်တယ်ပဲပါ Okay အဲ့တော့ဘယ်သူ့ကိုပြင်မယ်
contestant number
1032
Oh,
He looks very smart.
we need to talk to him because he said he is a little bit excited, right?
Oh.
So, even though he practiced a lot, I'm sure he practiced a lot, right? But good. Then they say no shadi la.
အရင်ကမရှားပါ
ဟုတ်တယ်စိတ်လို့ရှားစရာမှမရှိတာအကုန်လုံးအာလူတွေကြီးပဲလေall about potatoes လို့သဘောထားလိုက် okay နော် all about potatoes and then we can fry them and eat them okay with sauce အဲ့တော့နောက်ဆုံး wait ဖြစ်တယ်နော်အိတ်နဲ့လွယ်မယ် winners ပြောင်းကြိုးစားမယ် okay နည်းနည်းတော့အားပေးပါဦးကလေးကို
သူ confidence ကအပြည့်ရှိနေတာအမေဆောင်လို့ the script ကိုပြောချင်နေပြီ
ready ပဲနော်
ဟုတ်လားပြောချင်နေပြီလေ
ဟုတ်ပါတယ်
Okay အဲ့ဆို ready ပဲဆိုရင်စတင်နေတော့အောက်ကနေပြီးတော့မှအမေနဲ့ကြည့်နေ 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, you have to answer 2 questions. Question 1 is topic related question and question 2 is general question. Okay? So go for it and good luck.
You got this. The stage is yours.
Have you ever tried doing something completely on your own and thought, yeah, I got this, but then it just didn't work out? Yeah, same. I think all of us had that moment. Why? Good morning, respectful judges, guests, and fellow participants. Today, I'm going to talk about a topic. Alone we fail, together we prevail. So, as I was saying, we grow up hearing things like, be independent and do it yourself. Yeah, that's important, but honestly, sometimes doing everything alone just makes things harder. I remember a time when I tried to do something by myself. I thought I don't need help. I didn't care what others says. I just thought, yeah, I can do this on my own. But I couldn't. I got stuck. I got frustrated. And in the end, I failed. Not because I wasn't capable, but because I was alone. Then something changed. I started opening up. I asked for help. I walked with others instead of shutting them out. And then things felt different, lighter, easier, better. And that's when I realized something simple but powerful. We're not meant to do everything alone. Let me tell you a quick story about an old man and his 3 sons. Many of you might already know this. The old man wanted to leave behind an important lesson his sons would remember for the rest of their life. So he told them to bring him a bundle of sticks. He grabbed 1 stick, gave 1 stick to each son and said, break it. And of course, he broke it easily. Then he tied the sticks together into a bundle and gave them again and said, "Now, try to break this." They tried and tried and tried, but this time, they couldn't break it. And that's when the old man said, "Alone, you're weak, but together, you're strong." That simple lesson still matters today, because just like those sticks, when you're alone, you can be broken easily. But when you're together, you become unbreakable. Think about it. If only one person can do so much, but a group, a team, that's different. When people come together, they bring different ideas, different strengths. Of course, working together isn't always easy. People disagree, sometimes it's messy, sometimes it's frustrating. But even then, it's still better than working alone. Because when you're alone, you only have one perspective. But when you're together, you see more, you learn more, and you become more. Those are our greatest strengths. Look at the strongest teams in the world. They're not successful because everyone's the same. They're successful because everyone brings something unique. So, next time when you face a challenge, don't ask yourself, how can I do this alone? Instead, ask, who can I grow with? Because alone, we may fail, we may struggle, but together, we prevail. Thank you.
That was a great speech. Time for question 1. Topic related question. 32.
Question 32. If you were leading an international project, what would be your first priority? If you were leading an international project, what would be your first priority?
Thank you for your question. That's a really thought-provoking question. If I were leading an international project, the first thing I would do is make everyone know each other, get to know each other better, and know what they're good at, what they are bad at, so we can use them in their own field, so we might get more performance. Thank you.
Okay, general question.
Why don't you pick it for me?
Oh, okay. Easy question. Let's sit down.
I hope so.
If it's a tough question, then you ask Mr. Daniel to play.
Okay, question number 28.
Okay, you have 1 minute and 32 seconds left. Question 28. Students should be
I want to listen what is the question is.
Students should be taught basic household maintenance skills like simple repairs in schools. How much do you agree with this statement? Students should be taught basic household maintenance skills like simple repairs in school. How much do you agree with this statement?
Thank you for the question. That's a really interesting question. I 100% agree with that statement, because as for me, I can do most of the things. I can fix pipes, I can fix the lights, and I think it's essential because you can't just call the mechanic or everyone because something's broken in your house. Sometimes you have to do it a quick fix by yourself, and it'll help to save your money and I think save your time also. So I think it's essential. It's essential. Thank you.
Okay, so အကောင်းဆုံးဖြေခဲ့တာပဲเนาะကျွန်တော်ဒီ question ဆိုမိကိုနားထောင်ရသေးတာ so Y032
well done
okay Blue Plus winner ရပါစေလို့ကျွန်တော်တို့ MC 3ယောက်ကနေပြီးတော့မှစောင်းပေးပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာကျေးဇူးများတင်ပါတယ် bye Okay, so now I would like to invite this afternoon all the contestants please join to the stage for the photo section. And also, please be ready, youth category, more from the morning section students.
The name is my message Y017 Y032 symbol will be here. They are able to pick over it. Maro the group photo I put the parachute. Afternoon section, group photo I put the parachute.
အခုနေ့လည်းမှာပါဝင်ရှင်မြန်နေတဲ့လူများအားလုံးစီမံဖို့ပြပါပါတယ်။
တာဝန်ရှိတဲ့လူများဒီမှာလာပြီးတော့ကလေးတွေကိုနေရာချပေးဖို့ contestant တွေကိုနေရာချပေးဖို့ကူညီပေးပါ။ဒီပြင်းနဲ့လည်းဒီကလာပြီနော်။သူကထပ်တော့မယ်ဆိုတော့တကယ်တော့ပြောလို့မသိသူရမယ်ဒါကြီး။အဲ့တော့အခုလူကြီးမင်းတို့ကြည့်ရှုနေအားပေးနေတဲ့ event ဆာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ MicUp speaking competition number 2026ဖြစ်ပါတယ်။နိုင်ငံတော်အဆင့်2026ခုနှစ်အတွက်ပြိုင်ပွဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှင်။ကျွန်တော်တို့ public speaking အတွက်ရည်ရွယ်ပြီးတော့ကြီးမှုကျင်းပတဲ့ MicUp English speaking competition number ဖြစ်ပါတယ် national round ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ရှင်။၄နှစ်မြောက်ရှင်ပြိုင်တာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ဒီနေ့အဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ youth category 16နှစ်ကနေ28နှစ်ကြာပြိုင်ပွဲဝင်များပြိုင်ကြတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။
We respectfully invite our CEO, Mr. August and
ပြီးတော့ခါကျတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီရွှေတောင်မြို့ရဲ့ chairman အကယ်ဦးလိုက်ထုံးကိုလည်းစီမံတင်တော့ဖိတ်ခေါ်ပါတယ်လေးစားစွာနဲ့ဖိတ်ခေါ်ပါရရှင် Now ကျွန်တော်တို့ vice chairman မြန်မာ China Friendship Association မှာအကယ်ဦးရန်နိုင်ကိုလည်းစီမံတင်တော့လေးစားစွာနဲ့ဖိတ်ခေါ်ပါရရှင်And the was Kaole, Simita Lisa, so people about it, tomorrow MTO, Yanti Company Limited, tomorrow MT, Dotty Pole, Simita Lisa, so people about it. Dear judges, we also invite you to come to the stage and to join the photo section, please. So next agenda is very interesting one. So I think they are ready for the next agenda. So for those who are involved who will participate in the next agenda, please be ready by beside the stage. also would like to invite the morning sections contestants Y001 to Y016 to the stage, and our GM, Mr. Ang. Kindly join us to the stage for photo section, and our FM, please come to the stage. And Makan and Manan also, please come to the stage. Mr. Manoj, Miss Amma. Mr. Manoj, Miss Amma. Essa, Miss Wawawin, where are you?
Where is Crystal? Do you know where I think she won that. She'll ask for it. Who's she?
They're all really
Thank you very much, honorable guests and our distinguished guests and judges and contestants.
Hello, Jube, just in the morning.
Okay. Announcement ကလည်းပြီးတာလို့ဆိုတော့ဒီလည်းပုံနေပြီအဲ့တော့အခုအချိန်ကလေမတို့ဒီ judges တွေကအမှတ်တွက်နေတဲ့အချိန်လေးကိုလေပြည်သက်လည်းလည်းမပြင်းအောင်ပေါ့မတို့က entertain လုပ်ရပါလေဟုတ်ကဲ့အဲ့တော့ entertain လုပ်ဖို့အတွက်ဆိုပြီးအမအဖွဲတစ်ဖွဲပြင်ထားတယ်
ဆက်လို့ရှာတယ်နော်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါ
အဲ့တော့သူတို့လည်းစင်သစ်ဖြစ်နေပြီထင်တယ်အဲ့တော့So, shall we invite them?
Sure. Let's do it.
Okay. Entertainment အတွက်မတို့ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲပန်ပိုးပြီးအားဖြည့်ပေးထားတဲ့ team လေးပေါ့နော်ဖိတ်ခေါ်လိုက်မယ် SIS Singapore International School ကနေပြီးတော့ dance group တခုလာပြီးအမတို့ကိုအားဖြည့်ပါတယ် Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please come to the stage.
Let's give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
International School, Avia Academy, Yango. Let's go, let's give it up for them one more time. How about we dance? Okay, so I have something to share. We have another exciting moment.
Oh, okay.
Before the prize announcement.
It's about?
It's about entertainment. So, Hans, how many years do you work here at RBN Group?
Almost 2 years now.
Oh, 2 years ဆိုရင်ငယ်သေးတယ်မောင်လေးနုသေးတယ် Okay, I am 17 years at RBI. Okay, ကျွန်မအပြိုဖြစ်ပြီ RBI. So, ဘာဖြစ်လဲဆိုတော့ RBI မှာအလုပ်လုပ်လို့ရှိရင် versatile ဖြစ်ဖို့လိုတယ် You need to be versatile. For example, look at me. I am a trainer. Okay?
Okay.
So I do training, and I do MCs, and I also sing the song, and sometimes I do movies.
Okay. So that's so, no? That's so.
Yeah, that's so look that for nobody. အခုနောက်ထပ်အဲ့လိုပဲဘက်ဆောင်တွန်းချင်တဲ့ RBA က members တယောက်ကသင်းဆို
Ah, okay.
He is also the judge.
Oh.
He is also one of the judges.
Okay. ဘယ်သူရောဆိုတော့
ကိုတော်တော်ပြည့်မယ်ဟိုမှာကိုတော်တော်နိုင်တယ်
Okay, so
Shall we
invite Mr. Aaron Roy
to the stage?
Let's give it a big round of applause.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Okay.
I think I need a tanker full of water. But it's alright. Yeah, it's good to be here.
You can sing that song, but we have 2 extra questions for question 1 and question 2. After you sing the song, you have to answer 4 questions. Is
4
that
questions.
Okay?
Alright, okay.
Okay. Mr. Melvin, is that okay? Okay. Stage is yours.
Sure, especially this song is for you because you know, like yesterday you were talking about Bon Jovi, right?
Oh.
So this is going to be a Bon Jovi song.
It's a Bon Jovi
Yeah.
song.
The thing is, I'm going to look for an excuse. You know, like if my voice cracks, that's because it's been out of strain of late. You know, yeah, because I've been screaming quite a lot.
Okay, so give me microphone. Give it to him. You need some performance, right? You need some performance?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I want. You remember about the perform those things now.
Oh, now what?
And you know one thing.
For the performance entertainment to help you, shall we meet tonight?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, shall we meet? We will meet tonight, right?
We'll meet tonight.
At somewhere like maybe bar or club. Okay?
Yeah, or even twist, I guess.
Don't, please do not forget because tomorrow you have a training.
It's okay.
I think I need it.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Aaron.
Thank you.
Yes.
No Man is an island, so we've been saying that quite a lot. So, can I have the lyrics here? It's a karaoke. What is that? I might need a line or 2 in case I forget. It's from my high school days, you know, the song. When it first came out back in 89, I guess, 88 or 89. So, yeah, it means a lot to me. The pitch can be challenging, you know, so, and on top of that, my vocal cord has been misbehaving.
Okay, I'm coming. Ah, okay.
I'm going to be one of the MCs.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
One of the judges.
You are one of the judges. It is not the first year for you, right?
Yeah.
So why the IT team is preparing the lyrics for you, downloading lyrics for you? I have one question to you. So the first year is 2023.
3 years, please.
Yes, you was.
I was one of the judges.
You was one of the judges. So this year 2026, right?
Yes, miss.
So what is the difference? How do you see the difference?
Back then, there were only 4 of us. I, Mr. Trent, Mr. Melvin,
Melvin and Miss Lindsay, the four of us, and we were asking questions as well. So now there are more judges, and then Mr. Melvin, he's taking care of asking questions and all that. So that's one of the main difference that I've seen.
Yeah. What about the quality of the contestants?
Quality, I think it's become tougher, I guess, more competitive.
Yeah.
Right, it's become more competitive. Yesterday when I was, not just yesterday, but today also when I was judging, it was very difficult. Most of it's like neck to neck,
Okay.
Or neck and neck, as we say.
Yeah. But for me, the idea of having the different judges from different nations is very good, right?
It's good.
So how do you see this arrangement?
This is very good. It's good. Like I mean, it will help us, I guess, bridge gaps, I guess, and then do certain, I guess, misconceptions, right? And it's going to do a lot of good, a lot of good things, which I already see happening, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
So, thank you for the answer. So your lunch is ready already. So that.
I think they're ready, right? Okay.
All right.
So
Okay.
enjoy your
Thank you
song.
very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Say that no man is an island. Good things come to those who wait. But the things I hear are there just to remind me. Every dog will have his day. The spirits, they intoxicate me. I watch them enter through my soul. They try and say it's too late for me. I tell my guns I'm coming home. I swear I'm going forever. Tell my maker he can wait. I'm riding somewhere south of Asia, going back to Santa Cruz. It's just a dance I was promised absolution. There's only one solution for my sins. Confess to God soon now and never illusion. It's going over. And I blame this world for making a good man evil. It's this world that can turn a good man bad. And it's this world that turns a killer into a hero. Well, I blame this world making a good man bad. Now I am killing you let the devil has his way. I swear I'm gonna live forever.
I plan to transfer my crown to you this year.
Oh, that would be really nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Ha, result happy. Tomorrow you have your day. Sing them out, sing them go. Hello, okay. Result card on the baby. Preparation is on the body. And say my tomorrow, it's in it. Don't get out to be all. Break that yet, then you not how to marry. Tomorrow, music in the Kababa Panabiba. Are you okay? Are you ready?
So, we must do me, madam.
မေမေတို့ဖေဖေတို့ဘိုးတို့ဘဘတို့ပေးချင်တာမိုက်ကကော်တီရဲ့ကိုစားပေါ့နော်ကျွန်တော်ဒီမှာဖိုင်နေတဲ့လူတွေကလိုက်မေးမှာပေါ့ဟုတ်တယ်လိုက်မေးမှာဒီမေးနေလို့ Okay, let's go together. Okay, cameraman, follow me. Training model, you guys are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so like camera. I'm not allowed to do it. You got it.
Allah some you got a boom my dear.
Okay, Mamila.
Phone gì kìa nó mà.
Đi con lên đi con làm gì vậy bạn nó? Đi đi nào, chú về là.
Tâm lý về là
Okay, tâm lý về là bộ. Okay, xin chào bạn, xin lỗi đang bị vào đấy nó. Okay, đi MicUp quay bộ mà mami belum nhớ này, mama belum nhớ này.
ရန်ကောင်းတယ်ပေါ့နော်ရန်ကောင်းတယ်ဆိုတော့ကလေးတွေကလက်စပွင့်လာခွင့်နဲ့ပုံလုံးကိစ္စလေးရှင်နေမှာတိုင်းနေစိတ်တွေပေါ်လာတာပေါ့ဒီစင်းပေါ်ကိုထောက်ခွင့်ရတဲ့အတွက်လည်းဆရာလည်းကျေးဇူးအများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်ဗျဆရာပါ
Okay ပါဆရာ Congratulations ပါဆရာ Okay ပါဆရာဆရာဘယ်ကျောင်းပါလဲဆရာ
ကျွန်တော်ရှမ်းပြည်နယ်တောင်ပိုင်းကစံမျိုးကောင်းမြတ်ကိုပိုင်ထက်ထန်ကြောင်းပါကားတဲ့တန်လေးရင်တောင်ပေါ်ဆိုတော့ထမောတော့မရှိဟုတ်ဆရာတမီးမြကနေပြော
ဆရာလေးနဲ့တော့ပြန်ချိန်ရမှာပေါ့နော်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
Okay အဲ့တော့ဒီအောင်ဆင်းပြီးကနေပြီးတော့ကားတဲ့လေးနဲ့လာတဲ့အဖွဲ့ပါကောင်းမြတ်တဲ့ကြောင်းပါရှင်ကျမတို့လက်ခုပ်အော်ပါလေးကြီးပြီးတော့ခေါ်ပြီးပါဦးကျေးဇူးပါဆရာ
ကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ဆရာ
Oh, okay. Do you got it? All right. Ako may tawa. Okay. Okay. So ako di ba dia yang ni betul lah apa yang ada betul ngap yang kayak aku hati dia ngapain sih ya?
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Little Lady Gaga, yeah?
Gaga version.
Betul le tu. Okay. Lady Gaga your father. Okay, aku. So review plan gue lalu apa mah aku ni ni kan, belum ni le. Nanti aku belum ni kali ni tu. Review kita lah ni so aku ye ni di biasa sih ya.
Mana punya yang kau mahu? Baru besok. Dengan kamu apa? Dua kali ni dunia tu prima baik. Dulu di jasa pun aku cip di rumah. Di tu jangan sih nama jam. Di tu boleh ni orang buat macam ni. Kerja mana kerja?
Okay.
Jangan boleh ni buat tu macam ni.
Okay, as a general view. Semua yang lah nak beli, no. Aku tapi ni ada confidence lebih ni punya juara ni ada kerja. Aku lupa tahu di supporting pihak le surah ni ada. Aku dah tu supporting pihak cuma akak kezo. Jadi ya le tilu yang lagu ni apa yang orang nak kalah tu. Okay, tu supporting le cuma akak semua, no. Ya, baik ya le macam ni tu.
Masih.
Lorong masih. Okay, thank you very much for our Hands, your hand.
Okay ပါကဲဒီထဲကနေဘသူကိုဆက်ပြီးတော့ရွေးချယ်ကောင်းလဲမသိဘူးเนาะ
ผมพูดผิดเวลา
ကိုဖို့ပြင်မလားโอเคပါကဲဒါဆိုရင်တော့မိဖတ်ခဲ့ပါ
เป็นแค่จอยเนาะ
မင်္ဂလာပါရှင်
เพลงเราเป็นยัง
လေဟို hands အစားမ hands ကပဲမေးလိုက်မယ်နော်ဟိုအမဒီမပဲဒီမှာလေနော်အဲဒီမအနေနဲ့ကတသားတသားပါရှင်โอเคတသားရဲ့ဒီမှာလေးပါโอเคတသားရဲ့ vocal အញ្ញမ်းကောင်းနေပြီလားရဲကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်โอเคဆုရပါစေလို့လည်းဆုတောင်းပေးပါတယ်ဒါရောဒီမှာလေးရောပေါ့နော်ဒီဒါရောဒီမှာရောနှစ်ယောက်တောင်နော်You should be double proud, you know. အဲ့တော့ဒီ mic MicUp ပွဲကိုကျမတို့ကျင်းပလာတာ၄ချိန်ရှိပါပြီ။နောက်နေ့တွေမှာကျမတို့ဘယ်လိုများ improve လုပ်ရမယ်ပေါ့နော်။တိုးတက်အောင်လုပ်တဲ့အရာလေးဘာလေးများမြင်လဲရှင်။
ဟုတ်ကျွန်တော်ကိုနိုင်ကိုကလည်း Spanish ရဲ့အကြောင်းတွေပါ Spanish ကြောင်းနဲ့ကိုလာမျိုး class ကိုခေါ်ပါတယ်။ဒီကြောင်းလည်းဒါတလည်းခုမှစပြီးတော့တိုင်မှုတာပေါ့နော်။တိုင်မှုတဲ့အချိန်မှာအကြောင်းကလူလေးတွေ improve လုပ်ရင်ကောင်းတယ်ဆိုတာပြောတယ်စိတ်ဝင်စားတယ်လာကြည့်ရတာပါအရင်ကောင်းပါတယ်ဒီတွေတက်ကိုနိုင်ကိုမသိရတဲ့အရေးချင်းဒီစင်ပွဲရောက်တော့ပါအောင်နောက်ဒါဒီလိုပါလားဆိုတဲ့အရေးချင်းတွေဆွဲထုတ်ပေးတဲ့အတွက်လည်းဒီအားကြောင့်ကျေးဇူးများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်တကယ်ပါဒီစတော်တော်လေးပြောရတယ်ကလေးတွေအရေးချင်းကိုကြည့်ပြီးတော့ကိုနိုင်နဲ့မသိနိုင်ဘူးတို့ရဲ့စင်ပေါ်မှာတို့ဘယ်လို performance တွေလုပ်သွားတယ်တို့ဘယ်လို train ထားလဲဆိုတဲ့ဟာကိုကျေးဇူးများပြီးဒီကြောင့်ကအရင်ကကောင်းနေပြီလို့သင်ရမိပါတယ်အဲ့လိုကျေးဇူးများကြီးတင်ပါတယ်
Okay ပါကျေးဇူးများတင်ပါတယ်မ Okay ပါ
This is the time where we go back to the stage and we have to invite our group CEO for the closing speech. Daniel, can you please invite our CEO?
Okay, sure. We respectfully invite our CEOs here, August and please come to the stage for the closing speech.
I believe I need a podium. But before they reach the podium on stage, perhaps I'd like to invite the head judge to share a few comments to all our participants about what they can improve or what are some of the observations. All right, participants? Okay, just give me a second. Mr. Trent, please share.
Hello. So it's been a good weekend. I've seen a lot of good presentations. And I have a little bit of feedback for the participants from my point of view as a judge. I'm sure that the other judges might have slightly different points of view, but I'll share a little bit of what I think about what I've seen. I know I've seen a lot of passionate speeches. That's great. But one thing I'd like to mention is that passion and volume are not synonyms. So sometimes when you're trying to be passionate and show that you're passionate, you tend to raise your voice. Sometimes that can be a little bit too much and it sounds like I'm being shouted at a little bit. That's not everybody, but perhaps 15, 20% maybe, we're falling into that category of getting very close. So that's something to be aware of. If you want some examples of some of the people who presented here today who are able to display that kind of passion without coming close to shouting, they can demonstrate passion in another way, I would suggest, are recordings available at all for people? Because I think in the junior category, one really good example of someone who could display that kind of passion and intonation with a normal volume was J30. I thought that speech, she was one of the Gold Plus winners yesterday. I think there are several examples from today as well, but I would think the ones that stood out that way would be Y18 and 19. Really good examples of how to demonstrate passion without having to use volume as the way to do it. The other thing I'd like to mention is about originality. I think that after watching 300 of these speeches so far in the last few weeks, because I've been at MicUps in Thailand and mini MicUps there and worked with the preliminary round as well as today. So I think I've seen about 300 or so far. And you can probably guess what examples and analogies that I've heard many, many times. Heard a lot about football, and I've heard a lot about breaking sticks. So are these good examples and analogies? Sure they are. They demonstrate the point very well. So what's the problem? Well, it's a problem that so many people are using the same examples. So how could we deal with that problem? Well, the teamwork thing that we've been talking about all weekend is one of the ways that you can do that. You can talk to people, maybe interview 20 or 30 people before you do your next speech and see if a lot of the same ideas keep coming up. Maybe those aren't the right ones to do in a competition like this when everybody's giving a speech on the same topic. We saw some really good original examples. Ones that come to mind are, there was yesterday, the brick, I think. I don't remember anybody else using the brick and the bridge analogy, so that was quite an original one. Also, I think from yesterday, there was one about a teacher putting balloons in a hallway. I don't think anybody else used that. Very original. Today we had one that was even more original, I think, where one of our contestants disagreed with the premise to start out, which was, I think, a very good hook and got everybody listening. So I think being original in this kind of competition is a very good asset. So one last point, I think question and answers. Some of you did that very well. I think a lot of the rest of you might need to be practicing that one a little bit more, as well as trying to use your time better. I think that a lot of people maybe were done question and answers with about a third of the time that they had available, so that they could have developed the answers much better in the question and answer with a little bit of practice. So that's the feedback that I have. Great show. You all did very well. And hopefully I'll see a lot of you here again next year.
Thank you, Trent. All right, we have the podium, please. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Jason Dimada. Thank you. Can you hear me? All right. I brought two mobile phones. So I bought two mobile phones because let me introduce something what I think everybody is familiar. In my time, we don't have Google. After that, everybody had Google. Today, you have AI. So I'm quite sure many students go and use AI for their speech. Let me introduce you to Athena. Athena, say hi everybody.
Great to have you here.
Thank you, Athena. Are you human?
No, not human. I'm an AI, but I'm right here with you.
Very good. Athena, today we are at the MicUp Grand Competition, and the topic is on Together We Prevail, Alone We Fail. What do you think about it from an AI perspective? Depends on the internet connection.
Alone we fail is a powerful half of the truth. On our own, one of our blind spots run the ship. Now, together, if we align, diverse perspectives become a force multiplier. That is not automatic. Teamwork only beats.
It says unstable connection, so I'm going to leave Athena aside. But generally, my Athena has been training for 2 years. It does answer quite well. In Chinese, in Burmese, not so well, in Thai, in multiple languages. Today's students are quite different from the students that we have. Presentations such as MicUp, English speaking competition, presentation skills, dance, physical skills are what AI cannot do for now. For now, yet. One of the key things that we all have to go through is Bloom's taxonomy in learning. First level is always repetition. Same way, I've been living in Myanmar for 30 years. So I'm Buddhist, so I learned about so you should know that. Yes or no? So you know this. Repetition is the first law of learning. And repetition is the first law of Bloom's taxonomy. Then after that, comprehension. When I ask the students, Itipito Bhagawa Arahan, what does it mean? Nadim. Why do you do that? My mother asked me to do. Pong Pong asked me to do. I do it. So the reality of what we need to do for education and learning comes with very interesting. As the head judge mentioned, today we don't just hear some copies of the same speech, but we heard different perspectives. One topic, multiple perspectives, and that's what MicUp competition and many competition can do, and that's what human beings can do. But today, if you put 5 or 10 different AI models in front of you, AI is going to tell you 10 different perspectives as well. But what can human do? Because we are human. What is human? Let me ask you, how many of you sit down there? How many of you sit down? What do you normally sit down? Sit down ba? Most of the time I hear sit down, jama ba zai, chana ba zai, sasa yesi be ba zai, pe ang kichinja ba zai. Yes or no? Yes, huh? Okay. Now, these are effects. So we sit down effects. Yes or no? Jama ba zai is an effect. Chana ba zai is an effect. So we always ask Buddha, sit down, jama ba zai, chana ba zai, yes? But we never sit down for what is the cause. The cause of jama ba zai is sa ne ne de. Leijing nam yam yam lo de. Chana ba zai is I study more, I work harder, I work smarter. But we never sit down for cause. We always sit down for effect. So be a proactive person. Not just sit down for your effect and not just be an effective person, but somebody that is proactive, that looks at also how things work and how we can make it better. Over the last 4 years, first of all, I have to give big thanks to the organizing committee led by the judges and Gopo and the team. And the MCs, we give them a big round of applause. At the same time, without the support of many people, in fact, Uncle Uaitun is here today with Shui Towns as Junction Square as venue sponsor for showcasing Myanmar talents and youth talents. Please give Shui Town a big round of applause. Today we also have Pu Yanai to here, representing China and Myanmar Friendship Association, because this is done in conjunction with China Daily, Belt and Road Youth English Speaking Competition to bring it global. Many people think that this is an RVI event. It is an RVI organized event, but this is a global English speaking competition. Alright? You don't get this with TEDx and TED Talks because this is public. And so students standing here is amazing. I don't have a prepared speech for you, but there's only one thing to ask for everybody. I'm so amazed with the level of competition every single year. So every student who have come back in, Gold Plus winners coming in to say, let me try again. That tells the indomitable spirit of Myanmar and yourself. Never give up and strive forward. To all our schools that are participating, whether you're coming from Namsan, whether you're in Yangon or Mandalay, from different countries, different parts of Myanmar, thank you. Really, really thank you. And last but not least, wishing everybody, the results are not known yet, okay? Wishing all contestants the very, very best of luck in future endeavors because you already made it as a gold finalist. Gold Plus is just a little bit better, but more important, find within yourself. AI doesn't have EQ, so don't just be an effective person, be a proactive person to help solve future world's problems. And in traditional Burmese speech, I will also have to end wishing everybody sit down there, jamba ba zai, sana ba zai, sasa ye sembe ba zai, pe kishi jamba zai, jesu tu di ba zai kmia.
Thank you very much, Mr. August.
Closing speech ပြောကြားပေးတော့တယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီ RVN Group ရဲ့ Group CEO Mr. August and ကိုကျေးဇူးအထူးတင်ရှိပါတယ်ရှင်။အဲ့တော့အခုအမားတို့ကပြပြချင်းတဲ့ announcement လည်းနေလာပြီ announcement လေးမကြီးညာခင်ပါလေဒီနေ့လာပြိုင်တဲ့ကလေးတွေအကုန်လုံးက actually they all are winners already right ဒီထိရောက်လာတဲ့ဆိုကြတဲ့ကောကဒါသူတို့ဒီနိုင်ငံတော်အဆင့်ထိရောက်ခဲ့ပြီးသားကလေးတွေဖြစ်ပါတယ် winners တွေဖြစ်ပါတယ်အဲ့တော့ဒီကလေးတွေရဲ့စူးစမ်းအားထုတ်မှုကိုမတို့ကအတိအမှန်ပြောပါမယ် appreciate လုပ်ရမယ် acknowledge လုပ်ရမယ်အဲ့ဒီအတွက်မတို့ကသူတို့အတွက် စုလေးစီစဉ်ပေးထားတယ်နော်
ဟုတ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာကျွန်တော်တို့ certificate နဲ့
ဟုတ်တယ်နဲများတယ်တော့မဟုတ်ဘူး
ဟုတ်ဘူး
ဘလို့စီစဉ်ပေးထားတဲ့တန်း
โอเคကျွန်တော်တို့certificate ကတော့ပေးမယ်အဲ့ဒါနဲ့အတူတူကျွန်တော်တို့ကသူတို့ကိုဒီစုတော်ဝင်ပေါ့နော်9000ရောက်ဖို့9000စီကျွန်တော်တို့ထပ်ပြီးတော့မှဆစ်ရှိနေအောင်ပါခင်ဗျာ
ပို့ပေးတာပေါ့နော်အချင်းတို့โอเคအဲ့ဒါလေးကိုတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့အရင်သွားလိုက်ပါမယ်အဲ့ဒါပြီးတော့မှပဲ winners ကို announce လုပ်ရမယ်နော်အဲ့ဒါဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်ကနေပြီးတော့ပဲရက်ပြီးတော့ဒါအဲ့ဒီအတွက်ကမတို့ကI have to get it. Judges ကိုမတို့အိတ်ခေါ်ဖို့လိုပါတယ်။ညစီတဲ့ hands ကပဲဒီပေးပါနော်
Okay, and please welcome Mr. Tran
Nelson to the stage to present the certificate to our participants. Okay.
没有，这某个人私人架的吧？找这个位置架。
Number 1, Y001.
Congratulations.
Next, Y002.
Congratulations.
Next, Y003.
Congratulations. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Next, Y004.
Congratulations.
Next, Y005.
Congratulations.
Next, Y006.
Congratulations.
And also thank you very much, Mr. Benson, for presenting the certificates.
Next, I would like to invite. Oh, yes. Now,
Okay.
I would like to invite Mr. David Chisholm to the stage.
Okay, Y007.
Congratulations. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Next, Y008.
Congratulations.
Next, Y009.
Congratulations.
Next, Y010.
Congratulations.
Next contestant, Y011.
Congratulations.
Next, Y012.
Congratulations. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you.
And also thank you very much, Mr. David Chisholm, for presenting the certificates. Now, may I respectfully invite Mr. Pete to the stage. Okay, Y013. Next, Y014. Congratulations. Next, Y015. Congratulations. Next, Y016. Congratulations. Next, Y017. Congratulations. Let's give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you very much, Mr. BZ, for presenting the certificates. Now, I would like to invite Ms. Zizizo to the stage to present the certificates. Y018. Congratulations, Y019. Congratulations! Next, Y020. Congratulations! Next, Y021. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause! Next, Y023. Congratulations! Thank you very much, Ms. Zizal, to presenting the certificate. Okay, now I would like to invite Mr. Aaron Roy to the stage. Y024. Congratulations! Next, Y025. Congratulations! Next, Y026. Congratulations! Next, Y027. Congratulations! Thank you very much, Mr. Aaron Roy. Now, we would like to invite our question master, Mr. Malvin Cheng, to the stage. First, Y028. Next, Y029. Let's give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Next, Y030. Congratulations. Next, Y031. plus Y032.
Congratulations! Let's give it up for all the contestants today.
Thank you very much, Mr. Melvin Cheng. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now move on to the certificate to our judges. May I respectfully invite our CEO, Mr. August Tan, to the stage to present the certificate to our judges. Please give them a warm round of applause. First, I would like to invite our actors, Mr. Terry Nelson, to the stage. Next, one of our judges, Mr. David Chisholm. Next, our beautiful lady, Miss Zizzo. Next, our handsome judge, Mr. Palapur John, Mr. PJ to the stage. Next, very good singer, one of our judges, Mr. Aaron Rai. Okay, Mr. Malvin Chan.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our judges a big round of applause.
Thank you very much, Mr. Anderson, for presenting this certificate to our judge and for being part of this special moment for our judges.
So next, we would like to move on to another agenda of giving the certificates to our partners. It's a small token of appreciation. So we would like to invite our finance manager from RBNPS, from RBN Group, Ms. Kim Byung to the stage, please. Appreciation အတွက်ပေါ့နော်ကျေးဇူးတင်တဲ့အတွက်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီ certificate လေးတစ်ခုပေးကြီးမြင့်ဖို့အတွက်ကျွန်တော်တို့ tension square ကတာဝန်ရှိတဲ့လူကြီးမင်းကိုစင်ပေါ်တို့ဖိတ်ခေါ်အပ်ပါတယ်ရှင် Okay, so we'd like to invite the representative from the RBA Group, main sponsor, to receive the certificates of appreciation to the stage, please. I think Colin, you should come. Appreciation certificate လေးပေးအပ်ချင်ပါတယ်။အဲဂျူလီမြန်မာမှာတာဝန်ရှိတဲ့လူကိုစင်ပေါ်ကိုဖိတ်ခေါ်ပါရရှင်။ ကျမတို့ရဲ့ appreciation certificate ကိုကျမတို့လည်း၄နှစ်ကြာလက်တွဲပြီးလုပ်လာခဲ့တဲ့ photography partner Team Lewis ကိုပေးအပ်ချင်ပါတယ်။တာဝန်ရှိတဲ့လူတို့စပေါ်လို့ထပ်ပြီးတော့ကျမတို့ထပ်ပြီးပါ။ကျေးဇူးများကြီးရှိပါတယ်။ဘာလို့ကို venue sponsor လေးနှစ်တိုင်တိုင်ပေးခဲ့တဲ့ support ပေးတဲ့ Junction Square မှာတာဝန်ရှိပုဂ္ဂိုလ်တို့ကိုစီမင်းထလို့ဖိတ်ခေါ်ပါတယ်။ကျွန်တော် appreciation certificate လေးပေးအပ်ချင်လို့ပါရှင်။အမေက finance manager ဒေါက်တာပြောကိုကျေးဇူးများကြီးရှိပါတယ်ရှင်။ကျွန်တော်ဒီပွဲရဲ့ event organizer RKBS ကနေပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ထောက်ပံ့ပေးတဲ့ support ပေးတဲ့ academic partner venue sponsor photography partner နဲ့ main sponsor တို့ကိုကျွန်တော် appreciation certificate ပေးအပ်တာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။အားလုံးကိုကျေးဇူးတင်ရှိပါတယ်။အဲ့တော့ပြင်းနဲ့ဇက်ရှိပြလာပါပြီ။
Okay
အဲ့တော့မနေ့ကကျွန်တော်တို့ winner လေးယောက်ရှိရနော်။
ဟုတ်ပါတယ်ညာ
။အဲ့ winner လေးယောက်ကိုကျွန်တော်တို့စုပေးဖို့အချိန်ရောက်လာပါပြီ။အဲ့တော့ junior category က Gold Plus winner လေးခုကိုစုပေးရမှာစုချီးမြှင့်ရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ Ready ပဲလား။ Ready. Okay. So တော့ဖိတ်ရအောင်နော်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါမ
ဘသူကပေးမလဲ
Okay
ကျွန်တော်စုပေးမယ်ဒီကိုဖိတ်ခေါ်ရအောင်
Okay. May we respectfully invite our CEO, Mr. Abbas and Uncle U Oscar to the stage.
Let's give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Now we are awarding the junior category Gold Plus winners.
Okay ပါကျွန်တော်တို့အခုခဏက junior category မှာဆုရရှိခဲ့တဲ့ Gold Plus winner လေးယောက်ကိုစင်ပေါ်သို့ဖိတ်ခေါ်အပ်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ
အဲ့တော့ပထမဆုံး Gold Plus winner ဖြစ်တဲ့မှတ်မိလား
Okay Impondi
Yes MELDC မှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်စနေတဲ့တော့ UN ပါပေးပါ
Congratulations ပါညီမလေး
Congratulations ပါ
Thailand မှာတော်ရရှိနေတဲ့ခါပါလေဆုရရှိပါစေလို့ Pro MC တော်ကနေမှစပေါ်အောင်ပေးလိုက်ပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာ
ကျေးဇူးများတင်ပါတယ်အဲ့တော့ဆုချင်းပေးတော့တဲ့ကျွန်တော် trophy certificates plus သိတော့ဆက်တဲ့ပို့ရှိတယ်ကျွန်တော် regional MicUp မှာတော့ရောက်ရှိနေဝင်ပါတယ်
Okay so မနေ့ကဒုတိယတစ်ယောက်ကဘယ်သူဖြစ်မလဲဆိုလို့ရှိရင်
မှတ်မိလား
နာမည်လေးလုံးနဲ့ Okay MCD International School ကဖြစ်ပါတယ်ပြည်အေးဆာ
Junior category Gold Plus winners ဖြစ်ပါတယ်
Congratulations ပါ
မယူတော့လားJunior category another Gold Plus winner May
you ba
IIE International School
Please welcome
လက်တော်လေးကြည့်ပြီးပါဦးရှင်
Congratulations ပါ Let's give it up for our Gold Plus winner.
Okay ပါ Congratulations ပါနောက်ဆုံးတပည့်ညီမလေးဒီမှာနေပြီးပါနော်
ပြန်ပြောနေမလားပြည့်ချင်တယ်
Okay, now so we have our answer MCG International School RBI Academy. Mandalay kaဖြစ်ပါတယ်ညီမလေးကျေးဇူးချို Congratulations, ma. Junior category က Gold Plus ဝင်တာများဖြစ်ပါတယ်ညာ
Junior categories က Gold Plus ဝင်တာလည်းအတူကျွန်တော်တို့ဓာတ်ပုံရိုက်ဖို့ရှိပါတယ်။ပြီးတော့ရှိကိုကြွပေးပါ And we also would like to invite our distinguished guests to the stage. So I can wait to host in the visa so we call it. I know who yan I go, Simitato Lisa Swapiko Varaship Vice Chairman, the China Friendship Associate Kava, and can wait on Chairman, Trina Group Kapare, the Piratano Ye, MTO Ye, MT, Dodini Vole, Simitato Lisa Swapiko Vare, GM Mr. N, Simitato Lisa Swapiko Avare. Judges now, Simitato Lisa Swapiko Vare, would like to invite all the judges. RBAPS FM. MicUp English speaking competition member national level national round 2026အတွက်ကျင်းပတဲ့ပွဲဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ယခုဓာတ်ပုံရိုက်နေတာကတော့ group photo ရိုက်နေတာကတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့မနေ့တုန်းက junior category ရဲ့ winners ၄ယောက်နဲ့အတူဓာတ်ပုံရိုက်နေတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။
Okay, video, please.
Winners now single masa ni piba. Winners now single masa ni piba. So thank you, distinguished guests and our judges. Winners now yang piba now, siapa yang single lu piba. Winners now.